Party time. For as long as I can stay awake, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how long this lasts.
We can at least get into it for a little bit.
Hmm.
Ugh.
I'm just going to unpin the
It's okay.
stuff
I
on
got
my
hot
end.
chocolate, so I'm not doing too bad. I got hot chocolate. Ate a banana and took my ADHD medicine, which should, would in theory wake me up. If I didn't have ADHD, it would probably definitely wake me up.
Right.
but with it, apparently all it does is help you focus. Boom, 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 boom. So I take the thing with none of the fun.
So we're gonna have to figure this out as we go because unfortunately because I didn't get up. I got up 30 minutes earlier than I was originally planning to, and it still wasn't enough time. So that goes to show. So we're gonna have to figure out Steam Remote Play live.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And how much of a mess this might be.
That's all right. We got
So hold on. Can I? All right, this should be fine.
weird. It just showed up like a notification, but it was the invitation from Mod for Pummel Party like last week.
Weird.
Or like 2 weeks ago now.
I've invited you to remote play together.
Let me rid of this for a minute. Aha, there it goes.
And it should hopefully give you a window you can stream on your end. I don't know what quality it's going to be. Okay.
Okay.
Started streaming.
No. Alright, let's see if I can. I know I can pull it up that way, but let's see if I can do a window capture. Da. Alright. Streaming client.exe.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Holding.
My VTube studio is apparently frozen.
VTube, no! It's like, man, it's too early for this. I'll go ahead and put up the please hold screen.
Also, Julian, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
We love the Julian.
Sega Game Room is also not responding. That's great. All right. So unfortunately, folks, I feel like we're running into the same issue we had when I tried to stream Sea of Thieves that one time, because I've been having these weird issues when I've been streaming, where for some reason VTube Studio and Streamlabs start dueling for resources and everything suddenly max itself out. And when I'm streaming Zenless, at least, and that starts acting up, I can end VTube Studio and the game and then restart both, and that'll be fine, and that resolves the issue for literal hours. However, Steam still believes that these apps are running, and Streamlabs is using a ton of resources.
It's like, dude, it's too early for even all of that. That is okay, friend. It is all good.
This is a new issue because now Streamlabs is using more resources than it normally ever would. Steam still believes that everything is running. I cannot actually close any of those. Steam does not even appear to be working.
Man,
so
your whole system is just like, nope.
I'm just going to end Steam.
Rip Steam.
And now it apparently believes that none of my apps are running, even though Streamlabs still very clearly is.
Enjoy ties for the moments that we have him before his whole system crashes.
Uh, I don't know why I suddenly got a random Steam friend request when Steam is supposed to be closed. That's
See, it's one of those
mysterious.
things. Seems like I'm totally not working, and it does something in the background, you know.
I have no idea who this person is.
I love
Um,
random friend requests, especially on Discord, because they definitely don't usually want anything, you know, suspicious, like to hit you up for art or ask you if you've ever been caught in an awkward situation and offer to pay you money.
mhm.
Tell them details.
Okay,
Friend
so
requests on Discord are weird.
VTube Studio is back up. I have rehosted the collab. You should just be able to rejoin it now.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just gonna resync Twitch integrated throwing system and VTS React.
Bum, bum,
And
bum, bum.
apparently lurkbait is still. I should probably just stop running lurkbait. Like nobody uses it anymore. People have lost interest. um,
And what is that one?
it's the one where you can use the fish command.
Oh, that one.
And it will do fish. And
Friend, welcome back.
thank you. So I need to figure out what's causing these issues on my system. I think it's just a case where it doesn't like certain things being started, or like changing gears, and then it just kind of freaks out in certain contexts. All right,
As one does. As one does.
all right. So
Understandable.
let me now open up friends, invite, remote play together.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Okay. So the problem is my task manager can no longer like monitor my apps. Okay, I reopened it. We're good. So it seems to be working. But the problem is normally Steam Remote Play would pop up like a Remote Play Together window,
Yeah.
and I don't see that.
Hmm.
Do you have anything popping up on your end?
Um, I mean, let's see. So it's up. Like it shows up. Thank you for hanging out, Sleepy Puppy. I appreciate you. It just says input is disabled while host is busy.
Okay, so
Yay.
I've gone back into
Okay.
the game, and you seem to be able to control it.
Let's go.
The question is, normally it would give you some sort of customization options. And I guess we don't get those opportunities with this for some reason. Here, hold on. Let's quickly Google this. Let's troubleshoot this. Steam remote play window. Okay. Because there used to be an option like where a little window would appear and show you like the control method that everyone is using, and you could specify like who is using which controller.
Mhm.
We just have to hope that maybe it's just because the game is only 2 players, it doesn't pop up that window. But normally
Maybe.
there'd be something to change like input delay and video quality for the other person. And settings. Maybe this is done in Steam settings now. Remote play. Advanced host options. Advanced client options.
Ugh.
Play audio. Desktop resolution. I guess maybe they've just put all that into the Steam settings and it's no longer its own separate window.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, as long as I am tabbed into the game, you should have access to it. The game is can be a bit loud. So let me just make sure all my capture stuff is still good because the crash and whatnot. And get our stream back up. Okay. So, is everything running good on your end?
Let me.
Might want to preemptively duck the volume a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I normally run this at like 20% volume.
It's one of those. All right, let me go ahead and turn it down.
Apologies for the delay, everyone. This is what we should have done earlier, but even if we had attempted this earlier, we still would have been just as confused, and
absolutely.
It still probably would have crashed live on stream anyway. There unfortunately isn't much I can do to preemptively avoid that.
It is all good. Okay. I think we're good.
Okay. So what I did tell Foxy beforehand is, apart from this game having a very much 90s aesthetic, I have not told him what genre this game is, and we're going to play a game of what genre does Foxy think this game is once we play for a little bit.
Oh, no.
This game does have a cute little intro.
1991.
It's all about that funk.
This game is older than me. Oh, the aesthetic reminds me of Rocko's Modern Life so much. I know I've told you that before. I can't unsee. At the moment, it's like Rocko's Modern Life meets Real Monsters.
Greetings, my name is ToeJam, and this here is my bro, Big Rappin' Earl. Yo, what's up? Earl and myself are highly funky aliens from outer space. Outer space. More specifically, we are from the planet Funkatron. Funkatron.
Oh, let's go 90s.
Thank you, Earl. Yeah. Check this out. This is our highly funky, ultra cool, righteous Rapmaster rocket ship. Notice the megawatt speakers, with which Earl and I have been known to crank out some extremely funky tunes. Crank it, Earl. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Recently, we ran into a small problem.
Oh. Wait, back.
We were cruising in a rocket, thumping out a funky beat, when Big Earl said he'd like a shot in the driver's seat.
I have a lot of windows, okay?
the eyebrow raise. I don't have a license.
Me either, woo! Oh my god, even the sounds are nostalgic.
Mm-hmm. I like the snowboard.
Oh. No, we're in good hands. We're in good hands.
Well, it's not a spaceship crash. It's
landing with style.
Quicker than expected landing. You should never let Earl drive. Yo, so here we are.
Yo.
Chilling out on the most insane planet in the galaxy. Planet Earth. Thanks to Earl. All we have to do now is find the 10 pieces of a rocket ship.
Oh my god, Julian, you live on Earth? Me too, bro. We're neighbors.
And we can jet out of here, no problem. No problem. And that's the game. ToeJam and Earl. Well, hello. There we go. So
right.
2-player ToeJam and Earl. So we're gonna go with a fixed worlds, which will make sense momentarily.
While you are setting this up, I'm gonna change my category real quick. Actually.
Yeah. Wow. Pro streamers. Wow. All right. Don't worry. While you're doing that, we can jam out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. That's that. What button was it to exit? Was it hold start? Oh no. There we go. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so the game has a weird sound test mode. Also, I actually never noticed, what is crazy sounds? Hold on. All right, okay, it's just vocal samples.
Oh, we should totally make a beat with these.
Well, so again, a little inside baseball. As I told Foxy, like, one of the reasons I wanted to show him this game is because I do want to commission a funk flavored BGM, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna show you a game. I want to know how comfortable you might be with that style.
Let's do it. No, I'm down. I have I have a couple of plugins, specifically 2. I guess that's why I said a couple, that like kind of can make these sort of retro sounds.
Right.
So no, I'm excited. I got one comp that's lo-fi, and then when we do this one, it's good. This is good for diversity.
It's not so much the retroness of it, but the funk. I can also show you a band called Radio. It's a Japanese band. They are also very much a funk like R&B band.
Is that like plucked guitar?
Let me just look this up right now. There are 2 songs. One of them is called I think it's Shiawase no Shanana.
Cool. I'm excited. I love getting
and the name is literally as it sounds is just that like Shanana. It's just kind of the sound of this music. And I'm just gonna drop that music video in both our chats.
Cool.
For later enjoyment, so that chat can appreciate. You can look it up later. Cool. And then they also have a really cool music video from Foxy, I showed you this one visualizer for a lo-fi thing from an artist. And had these cool like lo-fi aesthetic visuals of like just hanging out in the rain, hanging out at a coffee shop and stuff like that. Same artist did a music video for Radio called Frisbee. And it's another, so those are my personal favorite songs of theirs. They have some other really good ones and some other really clever music videos, like one where the entire music video is recorded in reverse. That's fun. Yeah. Bass is great. So I'm definitely with Julian on that.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It is great. It is great, and definitely like you say the funky bass line.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's interesting that like doing that like plucked guitar and plucked bass, it has such a different feel.
There's also a fairly popular YouTuber named Alex Mukala, who makes funky renditions of a lot of popular video game songs. So I also recommend
lots
that
of inspo to go on. Heck yes.
Yeah. But without further ado, let us play a new game. And let's hope that oh god, I'm controlling both characters. Foxy, can you uh-oh. I'm controlling
I have no idea.
Here, hold on. Let's see if we can reset that real quick.
Okay.
I have apparently been flagged as player 2.
Get wrecked, nerd. I've taken over.
I don't know. Let's reset that real quick. You know, we might even want to quickly rehost the... Well, I guess I'll ask it this way. Would you rather be ToeJam or Earl?
I don't have a preference.
Because that's basically what it boils down to.
They're both great in their own way.
And then you do controller? No, you're still ToeJam. Oh well. It's fine. It really doesn't matter. So
okay.
This is a Sega Genesis game. So your buttons are going to be you're using an Xbox controller, I assume?
I am using a PlayStation 5 controller.
Okay, so your only buttons really are going to be square, X, circle, A, B, C,
okay.
and then options. So press whatever button you just pressed to open that. Okay, so I'll just quickly navigate through the menus. I don't like how my controller is controlling both of us. That's
happened to me before in a Steam Remote Play game. I don't know.
Let's maybe try rehosting that.
Okay.
How? See, that's the problem. How do I end Steam Remote Play? Because there's no menu. And that's going to be a problem if that keeps happening. Do I just have to go back to play together? I can cancel. Watch game, community hub, invite to watch. Okay, we'll cancel the remote play. I'll go back to the game real quick. I'm still apparently controlling both characters. Why is that happening? Oh, hold on. I think I know.
Light bulb. Yeah, I never actually played on a Sega Genesis.
I fixed it. Okay, it's my fault. Let me just completely relaunch the game. So I have a program on my PC called DS for Windows, where games that don't natively support the DualShock 4 or the DualSense will be able to detect it at least as an Xbox controller without Steam support. The problem is what Steam was detecting the controller, and then DS for Windows was causing it to be detected as a second Xbox controller.
You had 2 controllers all by yourself.
Basically. So that's why I was controlling both characters, but also Earl, because I was technically in control of both controllers, but also player 2. And yeah, that's my diagnostic. See, I know tech things.
Look at you. I'm so proud.
All right.
Boom.
Just let me know when you were in there. Okay, we're good. Also, I love the aesthetic of the Sega Genesis collection on Steam.
Yeah.
In that you get to purchase all the games individually, and they actually appear as like the original box art in this little
Aw,
library here.
cute. I
Yeah.
love that.
All right. Okay. Hopefully, that will dispel any further technical issues.
Right. Take
Uh,
take 7. Let's go.
There you go. Okay. I'm working. You're working. Yay!
Woohoo!
We did it. Okay. So you can walk around with your D-pad or control stick. If you hold, I'm gonna refer to the Sega Genesis button. So again, square X circle is gonna be A, B, and C. All right,
Okay.
pretty straightforward. So holding A will allow you to tiptoe. There will be occasionally sleeping enemies, and if you tiptoe around them, you will not wake them up. If you walk by them, they will wake up.
Okay.
The B button opens up your inventory. From the inventory, you can do a couple things. You can press the A button to use one of your items. Currently, we start the game with 2 sets of bonus high tops. Those will allow you to run when you equip them, but they will only be available for a limited amount of time. We can both open our menus at the same time. If you press B, so now we can both access the menu. If we're both on the same screen, one person accessing the menu will pause the game for both players.
Okay.
B will also exit the menu. You can also press the C button to switch from use to drop in case you want to drop a present for some reason. We'll find out why soon. The last button is C, which gives us access to our map. As we explore the various tiles, we will unfog more of the map. And as we unfog the map and defeat enemies, we will level up. You'll notice that currently we are both wieners. If we level up enough, we will no longer be wieners. Our health bar will expand and we will get extra lives represented by those stars. Also, when you're on the map screen, you can press the A button to see how many pieces of the rocket ship are left and if there are any pieces of the rocket ship on that current level.
I got bored.
You did. Let's see if Foxy can figure out how to wake up.
Yeah.
So if you just press enough buttons,
all right,
you'll wake yourself up.
Okay.
There may be other circumstances in which you might fall asleep.
That's good to know.
And then the options button pauses the game. Something else, you can dive into the water, but you'll notice that my health starts dropping. If you run out of health while you're in the water, you will die. However, resurfacing will restore all the health you had up to when you dove into the water.
Okie dokie.
All right. So we've got these various presents here. You can grab that one. And there are some over on this little island here that I'm gonna go grab. And the nice thing about presents, oh, that's weird. Why are all these presents that I just picked up? Question marks. What if we use this one?
It's a boombox.
It's a boombox. But the rest are still a mystery.
I mean, obviously, whoever got them for us did not spoil them. So it's still a mystery.
So feel free to use presents whenever you would like. That was not the greatest demonstration, so we're going to use another one. That's still not the greatest demonstration, but let's go in the door. Oh, God.
So far, so good.
Okay, I'm forgetting what the door does. I think the door brings you to your co-op buddy. Yeah. Okay, well, we... just because this is a fixed world does not mean that the items are fixed, I suppose. Yeah, tomatoes. So we both have tomatoes. And you can hold a direction and press the A button to throw tomatoes. And those are your primary weapon against enemies. But they are time limited. Also, if we walk into each other... Oh,
Bro, rude.
bro.
Why would you do that to me right here on stream?
I mean, you did that to yourself. If you idle, that's just one of their idle animations. So if we walk into each other, we will high five, and that will split our health between us.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. So you'll notice that we're on 1, and if we both get into the elevator, we will go to 2.
Ah, sounds real music to my ears. It's been so long, man.
Yo, homeboy, give me 5. All right.
Oh, go.
I could have delivered that line better. That's fine.
You did great.
Ship piece here, and there's a road. When you're walking on the road, you will walk faster. So that present looks familiar. Oh, look, the same present sprite is identified already.
Whoa.
So now we got a boombox and a doorway in case we need one.
Okay.
You can also mail order. I currently have $3. Also, my points there are my experience points. So I could buy mysteries for some bucks if I wanted to.
Nice.
Let's see if we can find an enemy before our power-ups disappear.
French fries?
There we go. The devil! We have defeated Satan! Oh no!
Sorry.
Grab the fries.
Ooh, let's
Yum,
go.
Fries.
Dude.
Let's get the
French fries
telephone.
fantasy.
All right, $1.
Woohoo!
So grabbing the telephone will unfog part of the map. It still shows them as transparent windows because exploring those windows will still give you points. But you'll notice that our ship piece with this this very bright billboard is far to the west. So now, and we found the elevator. Is that the elevator we came? No, that's a new elevator, I think. So sometimes your greatest weapon, you can grab that one.
Yeah.
So sometimes your greatest weapon is not an actual weapon, it's a road to avoid enemies. Because we can't actually fight enemies without tomatoes or another weapon.
Oh, okay, all right.
And note, if you walk to the edge and hold a direction, you will fall off. And if you fall off into the void of space, you will fall back to the previous floor.
Yikes.
There was a sleeping enemy, I woke him up.
Uh-oh, rip.
Got the rocket ship windshield.
Woohoo!
9 pieces left to go. Jamming.
Yay! Is it a pizza?
Yeah, jamming. That is a pizza. And if we go far enough away from each other, split screen happens.
Oh, okay, so that's how it handles that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And
Well,
if I open my inventory, it does not pause the game for you.
interesting. Okay.
It also doesn't pause the game for me, but enemies will not attack me when I'm in my pause screen.
Well, at least there's that.
I actually haven't encountered a circumstance where an enemy like attacks me right out of the pause screen, so I don't know what kind of invincibility there might be. But I'll be honest, there probably isn't much. This game does get a little brutal. And you wouldn't think it, but it does.
It looks so innocent.
It starts out very chill, and then later on it has no chill. And it starts off very gentle. We have not encountered much strife so far, but just you wait. Move over, Earl.
No.
No, the other way.
Get close to me, bro.
Bro. Okay, here's where we want to tiptoe. Yeah.
Yep.
E button. There you go. This is a soundtrack great.
It is. This is research. Nope. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Need books. We got some presents. Let's which one do you want me to open?
Yeah, the Dalmatian one. Why not?
Yeah.
Woo! It's a party.
Doofus. We have leveled up from wieners to doofuses.
Let's go.
So that present is just a free level up. So thumb presents are a huge benefit if you use them on the same screen as your friend.
Yeah.
Let's look at the map. Okay, so we're at the far southeast, and there actually doesn't appear to be much connecting us elsewhere. So there is a mechanic to this. If we explore the edge of the island, invisible paths will appear.
Oh, bro. What? Mine like totally blown.
And this is fine for a fixed world, but when you're doing random worlds and the individual floors are generated randomly, I don't think the game is always designed to connect things properly. So sometimes you'll have to use certain presents that can allow you to cross gaps to continue.
That is fair.
I'm sure the game is designed to avoid that as much as possible, but it can be, and sometimes you just get dead ends like we encountered there. In which case we have to look for another hidden path. And this is why there's the benefit of split screen. There we go. But yeah, I think this game is like far ahead of its time in terms of how it implemented split screen. So this is a weird series in that, so there's this first game and it plays like this. And then there's ToeJam and Earl Panic on Funkatron, the sequel on Sega Genesis, which is a 2D side scroller with gigantic sprites. And then there was a original Xbox game called ToeJam and Earl 3 Back to Earth. Well, just Earth, but you know, I like, you know, if you're not going to say it like that, what are you doing? And that was like a generic like 3D platformer from the time. So you want to go north because there are no ship pieces on this level.
None. All right, boring.
So while you could continue exploring for health and or presence, it behooves us to continue climbing.
Fair enough.
And then they had a Kickstarter game called ToeJam and Earl Back in the Groove, and they wanted to make it more like this one, but taking elements from the other two games. And it's good, but it is unfortunately buggy, and some of the stuff taken from the sequel doesn't really fit with this style of game.
Yeah.
And I don't think the soundtrack, while it still has the same style, doesn't have as much charm as the original Genesis soundtrack, I'm afraid. It's still funk, and there's one like really, really good track, like a completely new track. But they have like redone the soundtrack of both the first two games. And unfortunately, I feel like some of the new versions of those tracks are not as good as the originals. So soundtrack's a bit of a bummer, but it's not bad by any means.
Yeah.
I actually tried to stream that with Mod and Evi once upon a time, and that was unfortunately kind of a mess because it came out on Epic and was actually free for a week. Evi ran into a bunch of server issues. Like we could not do a private game; we had to make it public and then lock it down once she joined us. And
yikes!
When at one point the lobby just fell apart, and then the save corrupted for that session, so we couldn't continue it. And then we switched over to Fall Guys.
That's you know what? Present. That's fair.
Yeah.
Nugget, what are you doing, child?
For reference, for my stream, Foxy's dog Nugget is clearly biting a chew toy.
It's right here, as close as it could possibly get. Nugget, why, buddy? Why are you like this?
A squeaky toy that is not Foxy.
Hey.
Listen, you're the one who called yourself that.
I know. I
You're
didn't.
you're leading by example. It's not my
I
fault.
know.
You're setting a bad example. Okay, so this guy might look like an enemy. The carrot
carrot?
man. Yeah. So this is hard to make out, but if you look at the sprite closely enough, this is actually an old man in a carrot suit.
Okay. All right. I can see the beard.
And he goes, and for $2, he will identify a present.
Oh.
So I now know that I have 2 sets of Icarus wings. And Icarus wings are what they say they are. They allow you to fly. That's one thing you can use to cross gaps. But if you, quote unquote, fly too close to the sun and you run out of the timer on the Icarus wings as you are over the void of space, you will fall into the void of space.
Dun, dun, dun.
So don't be like Icarus.
Yeah, don't be like Icarus.
So Foxy, if you ever are just like meandering around and not sure what you're doing, this is when you should check the map and be like, oh, hey, there's a lot of unexplored space to the south and southwest, and then start heading in that way.
Oh, hey, there's a lot of unexplored space south southwest. I'm
Also,
going to head that way.
There's a shark in the water. Bear that in mind.
I see him. Recognize that fin anywhere, bro.
And yeah, oh my god. ToeJam Earl is so far ahead of its time. Ellen Joe is in the game.
Heck yeah. Let's go, Ellen. Game debut.
Yum. Cherry pie.
Cherry.
So the one thing that's a little, yeah, I'm more of an apple pie fan myself, or pumpkin
Same.
pie.
Ooh, I love pumpkin.
Anything with cinnamon, and I'm a fiend for it.
See, I'm like, you know, cinnamon is okay, but oh, the phone.
Oh, this is mean.
You got this.
I found the elevator. It's right above me.
Woohoo!
And I didn't wake up the hamster ball.
Look at you. I'm so proud. I'm playing with an absolute pro.
So now's the time to think for a second. So remember that the setting is Earth. We have run into the devil, a hula dancer, a hamster in a ball, a shark, and then an old man in carrot cosplay.
I mean, if that doesn't represent Earth, bro, like, I don't know what does, you know?
What can I say? Predicted VTubers.
See?
Yo, Earl. What's up?
Bam, 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 bam. Leave me alone, hamster. I got places to go. I got things to do.
Also, that hamster is fucking caked up for some reason.
He's been well fed.
This planet's insane. Yeah, insane. That's basically their entire dynamic. This Earl just kind of retorts. And then bees. And
bees
and Cupid. Earth.
I just, of all the things that you could think of, you know, to try and put somewhere.
Yeah. The bastion of Earth living. Bees! I'm disappointed that I have not found a good brand of hot honey. Oh. Discord crashed, I think. Are you?
Discord, no.
Everything seems fine. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hopefully that doesn't keep happening, because that's also an issue I run into on stream sometimes. Some games will just crash Discord. But that could also just be Discord, so we shall see. So this is one of those floors where we're just trying to find a connecting path. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
So for the viewers that might not be aware, Foxy's controls are currently all fucked up.
Thanks, I hate it. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Sometimes you stumble into another air, and then you get hit by the bees.
I can't. What am I supposed to do? Ah! I like the bees. The bees are my favorite.
And then the bees knock you.
You know what?
So remember to open your map, because we're now on different floors. And you are stuck on an island, my
Oh,
friend.
that is not nice.
So
That is not nice.
So go southwest and hope that Jaws doesn't eat you.
Alright, how do we do the jump into the water and jump back out? Oh my god.
You just walk into the edge.
Okay,
and,
that's literally it. Okay.
Yeah. And depending on your health...
Nope. Rip.
no, you got this.
Let
you got this. Interestingly enough, it seemed like getting attacked by the shark actually refilled your air because you hop out of the water when you take damage. I actually never noticed that before. That's
hilarious.
Wild. So it takes away from your max health, but it refills your air. That is actually surprisingly generous. I think the reason I never noticed it before is because usually the time I'm in those circumstances, I'm already at low health and I just get killed instantly.
Right.
But yes, it does play the Jaws theme when it approaches you, so.
Leave me alone. Go away, bees.
So you want to go like southeast. Which you probably knew, but I just thought I would chip in so that you didn't have to check the map.
You know what? I like looking at the map. It's
fine.
pretty.
That's fine.
It's glorious.
I just know because you're still getting used to the game. The buttons might not come easily yet.
They definitely don't.
I have too many presents. So, as a famous person once said, "Let's go gambling!"
Woohoo!
Oh no! It's tomato rain.
I love tomato rain.
Look, it's a soccer mom with her child in a shopping cart.
Oh no! That's also very Earth.
Yes, this is more present time Earth, especially.
Yeah.
that is something that has not changed with time. No one's ever checked out the website peopleofwalmart.com.
Lol.
It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, I explored enough that I leveled up.
Oh, look at you.
I'm a Poindexter, and it stopped me from moving. And now the mad doctor that is running around me is is scary. The mad doctor is very fast. He has not skipped leg day. Oh, hey, that revealed the elevator. So I'm gonna stick to the road and hope that I can outpace the doctor.
I believe in you. Look at those legs.
He is moving faster than me. just
got that
bit.
bounce, man.
And this is why I say that this game is surprisingly difficult, because if I did not have this road, there is nothing to stop the doctor from just coming up and attacking me repeatedly until I die. Except I can use an item and hope that the item will allow me to escape or fight back. I'm just gonna check the map real quick. No pieces on this level. All right. Now we let Foxy come to us.
You know what? I'm trying.
Sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes a lot of this game is trying rather than doing, especially if you get knocked down several floors in just a bad, like you could be on the floor above this and get hit by bees and knocked down, and then hit by Cupid, and then hit by bees and knocked down, and then you have to swim past Jaws again.
Yeah.
Because not all islands will be as spacious. So as I said before, Foxy, now that we've played this a little bit, what kind of game, what genre of game do you think this is?
It's obviously a dungeon crawler.
Yes.
No, leave me alone!
It sounded like you were saying that in a joking tone, but you are correct. This is a roguelike dungeon crawler.
I mean, you know, we're like in a level looking for a specific thing, right?
Yeah. And the map is unknown to us, and we are exploring in a grid-based fashion, and we are getting items that can be helpful to our success, and there are NPCs that can be harmful or helpful. There's that element of randomness, and you know, we didn't talk about it, but you might want to grab that food. Not bad. Cereal. So if you're in range of the hula dancer, you'll be forced to dance. Oh, also, You know what? I just realized. Let's do something that might seem insane. Let's jump off.
Right. I'm attempting.
Yeah, so this is gonna take a moment because despite being a cartridge-based game, it does have. Oh my god. Yeah, you can jump off now.
Okay.
It does have to load the previous levels as you go back to them. So in a lot of ways, this game is incredibly ahead of its time because roguelites were not a thing for the longest time. I mean, I wouldn't even describe like the Mystery Dungeon series. Oh my god.
Listen, I landed on bees. I'm a little miffed.
I mean, you're not taking damage yet. You're about to, but when you're just landing on something, you do have iframes. So keep jumping down. Keep going down.
All right,
We're going
all right.
all the way
There we
back
go.
to the first floor.
Whee!
There you go.
This is how I'm escaping the bees. For legal reasons, this is a joke, but if you're ever trying to run away from bees, yeah, just jump off the nearest thing. You'll be fine.
Foxy, I think that's actually legitimate advice for escaping bees. Going to a lower elevation suddenly, like if you're at like a beach, for example, like go off of like one of those overhanging like sand cliffs or whatever. I think that is legitimately like, hey, like dive into a ditch and the bees might go over you. I think that is legitimately an actual thing for how to escape from bees. Don't quote me on that for legal reasons.
I'm gonna quote you on it. Oh, the jerk! You absolute monster. Leave me alone. I just got here.
I can't believe Satan would be a jerk like that.
I know. He seemed like such a cool guy in South Park.
I mean, we're so used to everybody's friend Devil Boo. Is that what what they're called in Zenless?
Yeah. Yep. I love Devil Boo. Devil Boo's cute.
No, oh no! You
Correct. Correct.
See, I could have shared my health with you, but unfortunately you died.
It's okay, who needs it?
But we can now use the Icarus wings. So mash the A button and follow me.
A button, okay.
We are going southwest. This will not be worth it as much for you as it will be for me, but it will still be worth. There you go. And then there should be some presents here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then, oh, that's weird. We're on floor 1, but there's still a down. That's because there's a floor 0.
What? No way.
I'm gonna get squished again. Help yourself to some lemonade, my bro.
Yeah. Oop.
So that gives you an extra life. And then we can go chill in the hot tub. I think we have to enter from the left side. Or you might... Wait. I don't know why it's being so fickle. Hello?
Nope, you don't get to join. Just me, bro. Only the cool kids get to hang out in the hot tub.
Hello? Why isn't this working? There we go.
There you go.
That was weird. I've never had that before. So hanging out in the hot tub will heal you.
Ah, rejuvenation.
Yeah. So this is a fun little Easter egg. Basically, at the there are, I think, 2 islands on floor 1. One is like to the northeast with a bunch of presents on it, and then one is to the southwest. And the southwest island always leads to level 0, and you can get yourself an extra life. And
Nice.
And the map is completely unfogged. And
Whee!
if you jump off of level 0. It's gonna load. And it's gonna go back to, uh-oh. What could this be? Okay, come
Dun
on.
dun dun.
It's the man!
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. I'm being forced to hula dance.
Go at me, man. Just
Here, I'm gonna use an item so I can try and save you. Super high tops. Okay, we can run. Hold the A button and you can run. But be careful near ledges, as you will jump off of them when you are running. So we have ended up in a very different space compared to where the elevator was on this floor. And I actually realized it was that random, but oh, you are lucky. Not bad.
I'm fine.
We might be stuck here. I mean, I got another set of Icarus wings, but we do need to try and find a oh, there's a mailbox floating in space. Yeah, so this can be used to cross like small gaps like that. You can also just walk diagonally across some of them. Yeah, you want to get that burger. I mean, I guess we'll have to explore down there. How do we... Yeah, we can keep going over here and then south. Yeah, I might have to use those Icarus wings. I prefer not to, if at all possible. Is this... Yeah, no, this is the bottom. Wow. Huh. Maybe if we go to the top right of the island, we'll get a hidden path.
I know.
So yeah, it is funny how you can wind up in places like this. So if I can actually jump off here and still land here. Don't recommend doing that often, but it does work.
Fair enough.
That was dicey.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You got this.
Oh,
you got this.
Hey, it's the ship piece, and we found land.
Yay!
We got the left megawatt speaker.
Most important pieces, absolutely.
Yeah, now we're on the right track. So we would have had to come here anyway, and now the question is, how do we get off of this?
We don't.
Okay, so there is going to be a path that leads to the northwest. It's just a question of where. It's got to be on the previous island. I don't know how we didn't find it, but it's got to be on like the north side of that. Because I don't think Fixed World would force you.
Oh wait,
well,
rude! Oh, you asshole bees! You jerk bees! It's too early for this, man.
Boy.
You can do this, I believe in you.
He's dancing.
Tell him to get wrecked. Alright, I'm going to check map real quick. Okay.
Yeah, you got a long track, unfortunately. Hey, I found the I mean, the good news is that you're gonna come to where the elevator is, far to the northwest, instead of being stuck in this place where I am. The one thing that is a little frustrating about the split screen is that it's hard to tell which player is near the phone. So there's a mole, and the mole will shake. It will shake you down, and you will lose presence. And this is quicksand. If you are on quicksand, you will not die to quicksand, but you will move progressively slower as you sink in it. And as soon as you touch like the edge or some grass, you will immediately go to the top of the quicksand and regain all your speed.
Fair enough.
Okay, so when you come up here, you're going to want to go east, and there should be a long path that should lead over here. I'm still looking for the next elevator. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games from my childhood, just because it's such a unique experience. It was so ahead of its time.
Right.
And like it's a pretty meaty game. Like I believe it goes to like 20 or 25 floors for a regular playthrough. Which sounds like a lot with how much time we've spent in here already, but at the same time, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long, like compared to other like Sega Genesis games or what have you. I mean, it's just about as long as like if you were to finish like Sonic the Hedgehog or something like that.
Right.
Oh, found another telephone.
Go get it. Oh, biscuits.
Yeah, I don't know where. I actually haven't thought about this before. I wonder if the mole only appears in quicksand.
Go away, you monster.
Ah, found the elevator. So it's going to be east and then up. I'll see if I can help you.
Down.
I'm going to use one of these question mark presents. Jamming. Super high top. That's not helpful for you. Would have been helpful if I waited like 2 seconds. But notice how I used the question mark present. And this one is still a mystery.
OMG, I guess it's always a mystery.
Indeed. You can use the old Carrot Man to identify a mystery present. However, it will only identify that
one
mystery present and not
makes
all of
sense.
them.
That makes sense.
This is no problem. No problem. Okay, no ship piece here. So we just gotta find the elevator. And you'd think with how much I've played this game, I would remember some of these floors, but no, it's too much information.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine it's a lot.
I'm sure you can get to that point if you like speed run the game. Oh god. Well, hey, that was actually, I forgot to share my health with you, so that's perfectly fine. It's also worth noting that, again, this was originally a D-pad based game. I'm holding up right now, and this is moving me down and left. So it does not just like invert your directions. No, it randomly maps them on it rotates the axis sometimes, and you ain't moldy cheese.
I mean, I had to taste it, you never know. You got to test it out for science.
I mean, some people like blue cheese. I mean, I actually recently discovered that I might possibly like truffles.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. Ooh, you leveled up.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's share our health again, actually. Bam. So there is a brand of chips that I believe you guys have down in the US called literally Kettle brand. Kettle chips.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They have a ruffled kind, and one of the flavors comes in a purple bag. It is truffle oil and sea salt. And I tried it, and it was one of the best chips I've ever had.
Really?
It is... And it's not the way that truffles are described as far as their flavor profile is concerned. I found it actually kind of sweet, which I wasn't expecting. You get the
That's
saltiness. Hubba hubba. Help!
Leave me alone, man.
If that isn't a certified VTuber moment, I don't know what is. Just the hubba hubba into help.
I hate how real it is.
Also, hello, Bella. Welcome on in.
Hello, hello.
But yeah, so you definitely got the like a noteworthy saltiness from the sea salt.
Yeah.
But the actual truffle flavor was both like you got that savory like umami, but it also had this interesting sweetness to it. I've heard truffles as being described as kind of having a blue cheese style funk to it, and I didn't get any of that. So again, while the brand does kind of repute itself for being, you know, it's kettle chips, it's going to use premium ingredients, blah 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 blah, small batches, etc. etc. I'm not going to believe that it's entirely truthful, but they were fairly greasy for what they were, despite, you know, them being, you know, kettle chips. And I didn't look at like the nutritional content or anything like that, so I don't know if they are actually, if there's actual truffle oil in it and how realistic that flavor might be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's high five again. Oh, coordination.
Coordination level challenge mode. Let's
go. we basically just did the Pocky challenge, but with a candy cane.
Oh my god.
I'm actually surprised no one's done that. I need to make a note for myself. Sorry.
All good, man. All good.
I'm also gonna hit my clip button and go back to that after stream because I think I made a funny.
You did. You are a funny.
I try.
Man.
I try until people are sick of me.
and his messed up control nonsense.
Yeah. Cupid will do as Cupid does. And I'm just just getting pelted with more and more arrows. Oh god, and I think it changes the direction every single time. I had the directions on lock. Earl, I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Bro. And then just a little pile driver noise in the background. Just
no, go away.
You probably have some bucks.
No, leave me alone.
A button.
A button.
There
Okay,
you go.
okay.
Yeah, typically on a Sega Genesis controller, A will be your like interact button, and then B will be your decline button.
Okay, over and down.
Oh, I found a path. There we go. Sometimes hidden paths go into hidden paths. And again,
I see that.
This is very much a roguelike mechanic as well, where you'll find like a hidden wall that you just walk up against, and then, you know, there might be other hidden walls that you can walk through.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I do not need messed up controls when I am walking this itty bitty path.
That is factual. But I thought this would be a fun game to play as well, just because like we're both into the new like Hoyoverse roguelike, so you know. Although the actual game on launch has less roguelike elements than the tuning test suggested it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do believe like in the old story content you used to have to like get Resonia and stuff like that. Or at the very least, like one of the primary, like there was the story stuff, and then there were the high difficulty missions. Oh, look at that,
bro! What the heck? Get it away!
So,
no.
I'll just let that explain itself.
No!
Oh, you found the elevator. Hey, look at that! Mistakes and miracles. Yo, and I found you.
What's up?
Oh, it's Santa. No!
Why? Why?
Well...
Why?
So in case Cupid wasn't bad enough, there's also the tornado that will grab you and move around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Run!
Uh-oh.
Run!
I'm dead. The quicksand made the boogeyman faster than me. So, while I am safe and secure in the elevator, oh boy. Check your items. Maybe you'll have something that can help you move quickly.
I mean,
you can navigate down. Boombox isn't good.
Boombox will definitely do it. Yeah, it'll be fun.
You could just start randomly using items and hope you get an item called Togetherness that will teleport you straight to me.
You know what? All right. So how do I?
A button. Yeah. You got another buck.
All right, my favorite.
Hey, you got another extra buck.
I love bucks.
Oh, you got
a
a decoy.
balloon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like balloons. Everybody likes balloons. Yeah.
Well, the good news is the boogeyman will attack that instead of you. You might want to move while you're testing the presence as well.
Apparently.
He's coming for you.
No, he is. It's the end of me because I need to go down this way.
You might wanna just
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. I will let you figure that out. I'm gonna refill my drink. So I will be right back.
Leave me to suffer. Leave me to suffer. Leave me alone. I haven't done anything to you. What that thing is. I don't trust them. No! Rip. Rip. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Totally what I meant to do the entire time. Yep. It's all part of the plan. Part of the plan. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nope. 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 Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Just down. So much down. All right.
Look at you. You're making progress. Also, I totally forgot to mute my microphone while I was stepping away. Whoops. I'm so used to just doing my own stream stuff, so I have my be right back toggle that mutes my microphone for my stream, but not for Discord.
Oh, right.
Collect call from Satan.
Listen, Satan and I are on bad terms right now. We had a falling out.
So to finish my thought from earlier, one of the things I want to try and grab today is there's a brand that Walmart oh, sorry. Whoops. I can't Google that. You get in the elevator and I'll look it up. All right. Let me. There is a. Okay, of course, Walmart's website is not loading quickly. It is called Melinda's Black Truffle Hot Sauce, and it is a reasonably affordable hot sauce. I like how far your model leans over. And stop writing on the walls.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. um, and apparently it's all right. But not as good as a fancy frou-frou truff hot sauce. That is here. Let's demo this. Come on, Carrot Man. Carrot Man. Oh well, he's talking to you. Oh God, please. Carrot Man, why don't you like me? There we go. Slingshot. And notice how it converted the present. Now, I don't know if that identifies all slingshots, but it seems like it might. And I've got 2 of these, so... Hey! Here. Let me step over here. I'm gonna go to drop, and I'm gonna give you a togetherness. Now, humor me. Open your inventory. When we're safe. I'm a peanut, which I'm allergic to.
Well, apparently those things hurt too.
I think, yeah, that was a cactus. Oh God, we're still not safe. Okay, now we're safe.
Are we?
I mean, there might be more tornadoes here. Open your inventory real quick. And scroll down. Okay, you did not have a togetherness. So,
nope.
Using all those presents probably wouldn't have helped you. All right. So you can exit that menu with B.
My bad.
It's a fun idle animation. But yeah, to finish my thought, there is a fancy frou-frou truffle hot sauce called Truff that you can get from like Amazon and presumably from their official website. But it's like $20 Canadian for that. That said, it is apparently very good. So it's one of those premium items that is quality. Here.
Right.
Let's use bonus high tops. So you're going to be able to use the A button to run. Okay.
Even through the quicksand. Let's go.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. The quicksand will still, and they also do the roadrunner noise as you run around. Meep meep. There you go. See, this is a product of the 90s. Just
friggin'
head to toe. Head to toe jam. No shippies. Okay. Gotta check that, you know? Earl, we are jamming. Yeah, jamming. I was literally gonna say that line before it even showed up on screen because I knew. I felt it. I felt it so hard. Oh God, lawnmower. We still have the high tops.
Oh heck yeah.
Also pink. Oh God.
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
So one useful feature of this game is that if you do die and lose all your lives, you can take a life from me. So even though we have separate lives, there is still an ability for the second player to come back.
I gotta get out of the way.
And do not worry, this is a very normal experience for your first time playing the game.
Just let me go by, man.
You're out of... Yeah.
It worked for a second, and then it did not work anymore.
Because a lot of this game, like I said, is just being very clever with your item usage and using the environment to cut enemies off rather than actually fighting them. But there's an interesting dynamic because you're incentivized to use mystery items when you're in trouble. And, you know, I did get Tomato Rain earlier, and Tomato Rain basically made it so that temporarily tomatoes would rain from the sky, and if they hit me or enemies, they will do damage to any of us. So items are not necessarily guaranteed to be helpful at all times.
That is fair. Oh, are we exploring down that way?
Yeah.
Go away, bees. Go away, bees.
Okay, no, the mole does in fact appear on grass. I just couldn't remember. Oh my God, this mole wants me.
It does. that is water.
Ooh, no. Hey, found it. Any ship pieces? No. So you want to go south?
Okey-doke.
And maybe grab that cake.
Leave me alone, bees. Heckin' bees!
Just
More bees!
take the road. Take the road. It'll at least get you some distance.
Heckin' bees.
There you go. Now you could probably go southwest. There you go. Like I said, gotta use every resource possible.
Listen, I am a lot of things. I am not a clever fox.
No, that's fine. I always say this, like when I'm playing various games, is that like there's and there's the opera singer Viking lady. If you give her money, she will sing opera and all the enemies on screen die.
Nice.
Yeah, like there's a certain amount of like raw skill when it comes to playing a game, like if you're playing like a shooter, like your ability to point and shoot, but also, you know, sustain fire on a target, loot items effectively in battle royale games, and then there's also map knowledge and character knowledge and stuff like that. So, you know, sometimes it's just about your raw skills. Sometimes it's about your knowledge of the game and being able to think of clever solutions to problems. I mean, Sea of Thieves, that is an entire game based around, hey, do you want to like board people and fight people, or do you want to use cannons, or do you want to try and evade people and be clever and use the harpoon to swing around an island quickly and, you know, evade people. Hello, Becca. Welcome on in. See, this is what I was talking earlier. Becca's over in Europe, and I'm like, oh boy.
Good morning, or good evening, or, you know, whatever. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what time it is. Hello, Zoril. How's it going, friend?
Yeah, Becca, earlier we were talking about how I always stream. Oh, you might want to pay this person $1. They will heal you.
I dig it, bro. Let me pass.
Yeah, Becca, I was just commenting earlier about how like we started stream for the Zone Zero live stream today at 7:30 Eastern. When my normal stream time is like 10. it should be 4 to 6 p.m. But I often get sidetracked with other stuff. We got the Super Funko-Matic Amplimator.
Let's go.
As one does. Yeah, how's everyone doing this morning or otherwise? I think the answer for both Foxy and I are we're awake.
Barely.
I don't know how much sleep I got. I think I went to bed. I think the last time I saw on my clock was like 2 a.m. or less.
Yeah, the struggle I have anytime I have something in the morning, like my body is paranoid about missing it or being late, so I wake up like several times during the night.
It's the opposite for me. When I anticipate like having errands or something to do later in the day, I'm like, okay, oh no! It's the mailbox mimic!
Ugh!
Like gross. A proper dungeon crawler should have.
Oh, let there be paths. To nowhere. My favorite.
Becca's got a new boom mic. Admittedly, I still have a mic boom that I have yet to set up. I'm still using the old terrible Yeti Compass and not the Rode PSA one that I should be using. The Yeti arm does not have enough tension. It's possible the one I have is defective, but I cannot lower it past a certain point. It just starts floating upwards. Yeah, that's just been existing on my table for the better part of a year.
Just hanging out.
Santa! I'd have to hit him with a weapon or something.
Oops.
So it turns out Becca has the same. Hey, there's the elevator. The same. Yes, I did adjust the tension, Becca. So it's possible that mine is defective. I cranked the tension on the bottom, I believe, as far as it can, and then I've also cranked the individual tension bits as far as they can go. I even had my dad, who is what's the term, blue collar, he's a blue collar guy, and I'm like, hey, you actually have like fucking muscle, because I'm a fucking dork ass nerd. Can you try this? And he tried to adjust the tension, and no, still not enough.
It's never enough, man.
I can look into that, Becca, but I'll be honest, if I can't even set up the other boom arm I have, I don't know how when I'm going to get around to even adjusting this one. But I'll give it another look. Maybe we can hop into a voice call at some point, and you can tell me how stupid I am. I'm pretty sure I followed the instructions correctly, but I set this up a long time ago and fussed with it, and it didn't work. But I am more than happy to be wrong, because eventually I'll need. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just said I expected at this point. That's usually just where I'm at. I'm always wrong about stuff.
I mean, eventually I will need two boom arms anyway, because if you don't have one of those 3D I/O microphones, what you can do is you can just set up two microphones to do ASMR content.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense.
Yep, that's actually one of the more professional setups. You just make them both mono and put one all the way left, one all the way right.
Makes sense.
I mean, Becca, I'm literally using the Blue Yeti microphone, and I also have the stabilizer. I don't know if it comes stock with that or not. I'm gonna use an item because I'm actually maxed out on items. Yum. With guys, we got food.
Sounds like it.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Thundercloud. This is my fault. Sorry. The sun shower tiger is apologizes for any stray lightning strikes. Oh no. Hula dancing in the storm.
Nah.
So the problem about the opera singer is that she will yeah. Here, let's Pocky challenge this candy cane in a second.
Whoop.
I'm being robbed.
Freaking, these guys are all over the place, man.
Oh my god. Money. Hey, you grab that cake if you can. If you dare. Oh my god.
So many
all right. Wow. Fudge Sundae. Okay, that's. Oh no, rocket skates!
Ah!
Oh no! Oh no!
We're still going. Help!
Okay. You can just try and stay on the water.
Ah!
and you can't go in the opposite direction. You have to go left or right, or you have to go at a 90-degree angle.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
I mean, we got away from the moles.
But it would cost.
Apologies, right, I'm just gonna hit the clip button.
Oh, all good. Okay.
Okay.
We begin the long road. Hey Freaking bees. Leave me alone, bees. I haven't done anything to you. I've been good to you all game.
Oh.
No, no, no,
What does
no,
that
no.
mean? Hold on. Oh, quick load, quick. Okay, there's a quick load and quick save for save states on the right stick apparently.
Oh, fancy.
Oh god.
Is that the mean mailbox? Please don't be a mean mailbox.
It is.
It's a mean mailbox. God. Heck it.
Also,
Weird noises. We're going the long way because we're running from these stupid bees.
No, that's fair. This lake is also rife with sharks.
I love that for us.
I do like how the mailbox is designed to not necessarily attack right away. Sometimes it does, sometimes it waits. And I believe I've tested it. I don't think tiptoeing actually matters. I think it can attack you at any point.
Fair enough. No. Please spare me. Why are you like this?
Well, the good news is you could always use togetherness if you fall off the island again, but this does have a lot of water, so it might just drop you off into the water. I say
we're
going
out into space. We're going out into space.
Oh god, there's literally a tornado camping above me in the water. I'm gonna drown.
I just freaking
Oh. You might want to use that togetherness.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Whew.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Unless it's no, it's one of the ones that they freaking the moles
stole it. B button.
Oh no. Nope. This is the end. It's the end for me.
Maybe drop a boombox.
A boombox? What does the boombox actually do?
It causes enemies to dance.
Oh, okay.
Moxie B
now, and bees?
Moxie.
Okay.
Please. I'm not gonna watch you die. There you go. Now check your map, because I have no idea where you're going. Okay. Far east and then south.
Boom, boom, eastbound and down. Load it up and drop it.
So yeah, like even the notion that like some of the items are like, yeah, this will deal with enemies. It won't delete them.
It's a temporary measure.
So go away, items like the boombox and then decoy, you know.
Go away, bees. Leave me alone, bees.
This is definitely not designed to be a game of aggression. Because I think there are only actually like 2 proper weapons. There's tomatoes and then there's the slingshot.
Aggression is what I do best. Just let me in the elevator. Just let me in the elevator. This is just let me go. Just let me go.
No, she wants to speak to your manager.
No. I have to call morning and be like, hey bro, guess what? I got a Karen for you.
What you could do is you could go down to the intersection that's just below you and then start walking to the right and use the rocket skates.
All right, so go.
So start walking right so that you aren't in danger of falling off. And then you, oh boy.
And there's that guy.
Right and then B.
Go right. I like this man. What?
Go to the right. Maybe try sneaking around. I don't know. Now B button and rocket skates.
B button.
And then keep pulling right to make sure you don't, you know.
This can only go poorly. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
alright.
fine. You're fine. Okay. And now you want to go down. And then now you just circle around me. There you go.
Whee!
Yeah. Like I said, this game is all about using your items creatively, and sometimes you're just in a tricky situation, so you got to do what you can to optimize your chances for success. What does this button do?
Optimize.
Earl!
It's clear that I have chosen the appropriate character for me in this game.
All right, where are we? Oh, did we fall from this? Yes, because of the rocket skates. Wait.
Oh, yeah. Was this where we were at whenever we... Yeah.
But the island isn't connected. Oh, you could use that pizza. Or we could do that. Oh no. Oh no. Time to make a mistake. Rose bushes. Actually, this is nice. Just try not to touch them.
Okay.
Well. So the rose bushes you can put down on your current position, and enemies will not be able to pass through them.
Bro, leave me alone. Let me go through!
Oh god, it didn't accept the diagonal correctly.
Ah! Alright, you know what? Fine. You wanna do the thing?
I mean... Oh god.
Are you just gonna follow me around? And be in my way?
Hello, Russell. Welcome on in.
Quit!
Oh, that was not my Discord mute. Oh well. That was my ASMR toggle. I have not done a collab in so long. I forget all my hotkeys.
I mean... I've only ever collabed with like 3 people, so you know, it's not something I do often.
I keep telling myself I need to take a break from streaming, and then Zone Zero came in and has constant content updates, so I don't know when I'm going to find the time to do the ASMR stuff I've literally been talking about doing for like the better part of a year. But,
I mean, you know, you see how much progress I've made on it.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Hey, the one that's out is a banger. Becky, you don't need to actually be that specific. Yeah. I mean, listen, we all have our goals when we get into streaming. I am known for being an idea man. I've come up with more ideas than I have actually fleshed out the scripts, but you know, some of them will write themselves. I have an outline for a couple, certainly.
Because ideas are fun, man.
Yeah, and like going back to those, because like there are so many you can just grab from other videos and just like I can just do this one that everyone else has done.
Right, just your own twist on it.
Or not, you could just do a script read, because that's one of the things. Once you have an audience for ASMR, they can just suggest scripts to you that are like publicly available or can be used with credit or whatever, right? But if you want to be on the more creative end of things, that's where you start coming up with the original ideas, and there is certainly an appeal to that. I am fine with either. because like even if it's not necessarily your own spin on it, your own performance on it is still something different. There have definitely been cases where I've come across a particular script that I like from multiple ASMR creators, and there are some that I prefer more than others. And sometimes it's the background sound effects and stuff that they put in that makes the difference. You know, this one has like better ambiance or whatever, you know?
Right.
No, Becca, I don't need beating into submission to do this. I am just trying to figure out where I can get to in Zenless that I would be okay taking a break from streaming it, but it's still fresh and there's still like content I need to get through before like the actual updates start coming out, and then I'm probably gonna stop streaming like the limited time event content that is kind of pointless. But I also haven't been doing like they launched the new convenience store event, like the 141 convenience store. Instead of Pompadour guy from Genshin, it's Xiao or Sjal. I think it's Xiao. And I've not done that yet because I'm waiting to do that on stream to be like, hey, this is a long running Genshin thing that everybody loves because it's literally just free rewards.
We love free stuff.
It's bonus login rewards with an extra step.
Yeah, buddy.
But the flavor is appreciated. Shit piece. So, is that mailbox friend or foe?
Only one way to find out. Is the watermelon safe?
Hold on. I need to do my announcer voice. This Sunday, live from the Delt Center in Salt Lake City, it's the Becca and Ty Throwdown showing on pay-per-view. Thank you, Russell.
Go.
Sunday. Be there.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Hey,
I don't know who you are.
Hey, look, it's a group of me.
Help.
It's just a bunch of nerds that are on their way to the comic book shop. Listen, it's free comic book day, and they need to. I have leveled up.
How many of them are there?
I mean, you are a VTuber, Foxy. To be fair, this is your audience. Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Less yeah. All right, we just got completely smushed.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I walked past that just on the edge of the screen. Also, this is the chicken cannon.
Chicken cannon?
Yeah. It's a bunch of chickens carrying a cannon, and they have oh my god, the amplimator connector fin. Look at that. And they shoot tomatoes.
Cute.
And they've got like spiked helmets.
As one does.
Yeah. Okay. So it's either going to be like far northeast or far west. So I'll go west. You might want to explore northeast. Becca's saying the audience would be cheering like sub. Like the oh no like the goals in Finding Nemo. So that's the mine sub.
Friggin' real.
I'm not sure how that applies to the chicken though. Is it because they're shooting tomatoes? They're making Subway sandwiches? The reference is lost on me, Becca. Unless we are just saying that the chickens want people to subscribe to my channel.
Listen, chickens.
Oh, the nerds following Foxy. Oh, okay.
No.
That makes more sense. Listen, we were both dealing with groups of people that could just as easily say either.
Chickens, not the chickens. Chickens, leave me alone. Chickens, I didn't do it. Chickens, it wasn't me.
The nerds were asleep and I woke them up.
Why would you do that?
the Jane Doe trailer just got uploaded and they woke up.
Ow! There's nothing up here. Russell, thank you for the follow. Hello, friend.
Just a bunch of nerds with red glowing eyes. Waifu? Oh no.
Help.
Oh no.
Help.
Oh no. I'll use my bonus high tops. Whoa.
Run. I have not yet figured out where we're supposed to be.
See, the thing is, I feel like if there was actually like a VTuber viewer doing the goals from Nemo, it would be like feet.
Monsters.
All right, Foxy, you want to go far east, my
all the way to the okay.
wife.
Top tier male life. Bow, 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 bow.
And then the Fujoshi. Husbando, husbando, hubby.
I didn't. I wasn't bothering you. I wasn't. You guys go do your thing. Bow, bow. Alright, I say see you later, suckers. Bye. Please leave me alone. There's so many of them. Why are there so many of them?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily a believer in breakfast, but definitely there are some mornings you get up and you're just not feeling great, so gotta have something to eat sometimes. It's that weird thing where you think that being hungry wouldn't make you feel nauseous, but sometimes it can.
Oh, right on the edge of that jerk. An absolute jerk.
Breakfast pizza rolls. I mean, pizza for breakfast is the breakfast of champions. I've said this before. Oh
yeah, absolutely. Listen, the 90s kids are all okay. The 90s kids are all okay.
I'm not sure if I'm okay. I've got the I've got my coping mechanisms.
Man, I just
listen. You can't see that I'm crying behind these glasses.
That's why we have our glasses, right?
I'm just it's hot. It's hot. You know, we ran into Satan. Clearly it's hot. I'm just sweating.
Yep, my eyes are sweating, man.
I'm just sweating.
Fine. Nothing. Oh, come on, man.
See, egg, cheese, and bacon. I would love a pizza with scrambled eggs on top.
Ew. Eggs. Nah, I'd try it.
I really like scrambled eggs.
Eggs are one of those things that, like, sometimes I'm like really in the mood for them, and then other times I'm just like, eh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many ways. I honestly have not had eggs in a lot of different ways. Again, very picky eater growing up. Still never had like boiled or deviled eggs, for example. So mostly just like, you know, sunny side up and scrambled. And that's pretty much it. Let's be honest.
Right.
But I can understand the aversion, you know, for the texture of the yolk. Can be a problem for some people, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was definitely the issue for me growing up. But I always enjoyed the flavor, especially with a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe some ketchup. But scrambled is always a good time.
Yeah, I think that's the texture for me. I don't know, it's got that super soft texture.
Mm-hmm.
The fluffy scrambled eggs.
Yeah. That's really nice. Like, and I think that would be really nice on pizza.
I think it would be good.
It might not be particularly flavorful, but guess what? A lot of pizza toppings, particularly cheeses, are not.
Chickens never knew I was here.
Russell, I'm not familiar with Cell Versus from Devil Our Times. Feel free to drop a link to that.
What?
The
Cell Versus by Devil Artemis? Oh my god, let's go! The Cell Versus stuff is hilarious.
Does it have something to do with cells at work, or?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
So.
I figured it was either or. I don't really watch like abridged stuff, which is what I kind of assume that is.
I mean, it is. It isn't. It kind of is, but it's like it's not really based on the series. Like it literally just took the character and does his own thing. Like kind of created his own little thing with it.
So sorry,
right.
I'm not
you
sure about the your chat's name. Is it Leon or is that Leon?
I have called them both.
Okay. Well, anyway, Leon, I'm talking to you. This is just one. This is the main theme of the game. And the song will change as we go to the next floor. The individual sound loops are not very long, as per many background themes of the time. It is probably like a 30-second to 1 minute loop. But this is just the one track. I do think that the full soundtrack is maybe like 30 minutes altogether, maybe closer to 20 if we're being honest. But there's some good stuff here. But that said,
I dig it. It's a jam.
This is what I've been telling Foxy about, is like there's this quality about funk where it's not particularly hard, it's not too soft, it's a really good thing that you can just kind of keep listening to, and it's got enough like variance and flavor to it where, you know, this is why I feel like it would pair well with like lo-fi vibes and stuff like that. Like you gotta make it upbeat enough that it's catchy, but like not so upbeat that you get exhausted of it, right?
Yeah, it has a very similar feel to lo-fi, like, you know, kind of essence.
And you could just combine them both. You could just do a funk track and put the lo-fi, you know, the warm record player noise over that. And we've already got like the breaks and beats in there, like the boom kind of, you know. You've already got that like percussion and drum stuff in there, and the bass line.
Man, putting me in the mood to you know, make some beats, man.
I need to figure out where my budget is at for August.
I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way.
There are multiple things I need to commission you for.
So there we go.
But I'd say my primary goal right now is the thing that I asked you about last weekend.
That is completely valid. That will be a ton of fun.
Well, it's timely.
Fair. Got to get while the getting's hot.
Yeah. Plus, I need more emotes. I think that's very important. Yeah, that too, Leon. Like a lot of this is very much just wandering around and exploring at your own pace. And let's be honest, these character animations are very much lackadaisical. They're very much just rolling around Earth while everything is weird around them.
Trippy, bro. Get out of here with your heckin' tomatoes, you monsters.
How's the input delay on your end, by the way?
It's okay. It's not too bad. It's a little funky. It's a little bit slow, but it's right. Workable.
All right. I will say, even like playing the game natively, it's not the it's not as responsive as you might think, like an old 16-bit game might be. There is a certain I don't want to say sluggishness, but there is a certain weight to just like walking around and changing directions. Making sure you're throwing items in the right direction and pointing your rocket skates, you know, where they need to go.
Real.
I have not used the SNES Classic controller, Leon. I can't vouch for it.
Nor have I. Nor have I.
I didn't have a Super Nintendo for very long as a kid, so that's not something I have a lot of nostalgia for. I did certainly think of getting the Sega Genesis Classic controller. That would be very appealing. But for me, what I prefer is getting the actual Sega Genesis Mini, because what I didn't realize, and something that I'm now kicking myself about because they don't manufacture it anymore, is the first Sega Genesis Mini had World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Which is the Disney game. Bye, Earl.
Later.
Which is the Earl is a goner.
Rib.
So you can press start, I believe. Or A, B, or C. Got a life? Yep. What?
Down into the quicksand.
And like everyone talks about Castle of Illusion, which is kind of the Mickey Mouse game that people are familiar with back in the day. But I was honestly a bigger fan of World of Illusion that people don't talk about quite as much. And that game was really interesting. There were some really great like Disney games back in the day. Like people talk about Aladdin all the time, and Lion King, which was obscenely difficult. But like there was a really good Mickey Mouse. Was it a Genesis game or a Super Nintendo game? The Carnival one where you put on different like circus costumes and you use their various powers, which is really cool. And then World of Illusion also kind of had this theme of like being like a magic show, and you don't actually fight the enemies necessarily. You wave like a magic cape, and any enemies you hit with your magic cape will like turn into butterflies and birds and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool.
That's kind of lit.
Visually and audibly, that game was a real treat. So I was never actually a big fan of Castle of Illusion, which is the big one that people are always like wanting various remakes of. But there's never been a remake of World of Illusion, and I don't think it's ever come to the virtual console on any of the Nintendo platforms. So the Sega Genesis Mini would have been my only opportunity to get that in a modern context, but no. It also had the Sega Genesis version of Earthworm Jim 1, which you can get on the Nintendo Switch Online service. I never got it on the Virtual Console, unfortunately, so that is lost to time. And then the Nintendo Switch Online service has the SNES version of Earthworm Jim 2, which is disappointing because I really like the Genesis version of the soundtrack. The Genesis soundtrack is amazing. It was what I was a Genesis kid. That was my first console. Here, let's see what we can do about Santa Claus here. Skies of Arcadia is amazing. I also love Valkyria Chronicles. That is a game. Those are games that desperately need remakes, especially since Sega is now doubling down on the RPG genre, with the Like a Dragon series becoming turn-based RPGs. Will the boombox make Santa dance? Why not? Nope. Gotta gamble. Root beer. Okay. Floaty. Book. Well, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
I just wanted some tomatoes or a slingshot.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like there were a lot of Dreamcast games that got ported to the GameCube specifically. Ironically, Microsoft was going to partner with Sega to natively support Dreamcast games on the. Well, while we have the inner tubes, we may as well explore the lake. they were going to have Dreamcast games natively supported on the Xbox. That deal fell through. So then a lot of Dreamcast games ended up getting ported to the GameCube. So you got, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2 rather. Perfect. I am a smart man. There was, Skies of Arcadia Legends. Obviously, there was Soul Calibur 2, which came to all the platforms after the Dreamcast version. And then there was also, there was a Ruin Exploration JRPG. I can't remember the name of it anymore. It was something... I can remember the GameCube subtitle. It was something Worlds. Oh, Earl's pants fell down in the elevator.
Get
a belt, Earl.
I got a little too comfy in the elevator.
Here, let me look this up real quick. It was Evolution Worlds, I think. Yeah. All right. I didn't even look it up. I just opened a tab and I remembered. My brain spites me sometimes. It's like, I'm gonna make you do half the work. I just needed to stop playing the game for a second for my brain to kick in. I believe you are correct. I do believe that the Dreamcast was running, it was like Windows CE or something like that. Oh.
Did not have a lot of consoles.
So we found, I had more consoles than like thinking back on it. The thing is, I would typically get rid of one console to get the next, and that wasn't great. So like I think I had to get rid of my Genesis to get the SNES, had to get rid of that to get the N64, had to get rid of that to get the PS1. I'm still upset that there were a lot of old... I wish I kept my N64. That's the Sega Genesis and the N64 are my favorite consoles. I have a lot of nostalgia for both of those. But there are a lot of old PS1 games that I regret getting rid of. I was able to reacquire some of them, like Lunar, Silver Star Story Complete. And then others like Jade Cocoon that have not been ported to modern platforms or even like the PlayStation classics that they're doing now, and that hurts. Because Jade Cocoon 1 is an absolute masterpiece. It's basically Jade Cocoon is Princess Mononoke plus Pokemon.
Oh dang, that sounds kind of lit.
It is surprisingly dark. It has like all the tribal aspects and all the cool stuff that goes in there. Amazing soundtrack, really cool visuals. It's focused on fusing the Pokemon together, and they do have kind of a model generation system, so it's kind of got a little bit of that Pokemon Infinite Fusion as well. It's not a super deep system. There's probably more strategy to it. Literally what I did as a kid is I would just take all the elements and I would just fuse like, all the fire ones, I'm just going to keep fusing the fire ones together and make like the best fire one that I can. I don't know if that actually creates the best fire one, but my child brain was like, I'm going to just merge all my fire Pokemon together. Good morning, Cthulhu's. Welcome on in.
Morning, good morning.
I've just given up on muting myself. Normally when I interact with my chat, I mute myself, but whatever.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I'll just try to call out people's messages as I respond to them. I normally try to keep my responses to chat like organic and just reply to them as if it were a conversation rather than repeating. But I understand the appeal of like for the people that are lurking, reading out the actual message.
It's interesting that you say that because that actually came up as a suggestion.
Mm-hmm. That you should do that more, or
yeah, and I was like on the fence about it,
I think it's a 50-50 approach. Take bits and pieces of the comment that you're responding to specifically, and maybe the name of the person that you're responding to alleviate any confusion. But I would not. I do not like it when people repeat an entire sentence.
Yeah. Like unless it's something that's like really long, where I'll like usually grab bits of it.
Mm-hmm. Or unless I think it's like a particularly interesting comment or detail that's been shared. Don't worry, she's friendly. She's going to be annoying and prompt you with the yup or no.
I can just... Of course. Did we get the piece?
I don't believe so. I think...
Okay.
Yeah, there's still a rocket ship piece somewhere.
Alright. Just leave me alone, man. Just
also,
leave me alone.
this is not a dig at anyone. but like there are some people that and this can also go either way, honestly, because sometimes you'll see someone read out a message and either due to something like dyslexia or something, they will not interpret the message correctly, and they will actually read it out loud and say something that is clearly not matching the message that's on screen. And that can, again, go either way, because it either indicates that they are not understanding your message, which is unfortunate that you now know that they have misunderstood your message, so that encourages you to then repeat it and kind of spam chat a little bit. But at the same time, it also gives you that opportunity to realize, oh no, they didn't. I need to repeat this if it's something important. And so that's a good or bad thing, in that it can, in some cases, be frustrating if someone is misreading messages in chat rather frequently. But at the same time, it's also important to kind of understand the streamer's comprehension and make sure that they are, comprehending the information that you are, going back and forth on, right? So.
Right.
So it's an interesting thing to experience, because I don't have dyslexia personally, so it is interesting to see, and you know me, Foxy, I am very I pretend to be eloquent, but really what that just means is I just write, I type a lot anytime I send a message, and that can be difficult in those contexts.
Yeah.
Also, just sometimes chat is moving fast and people can't read the whole message, so they read the wrong thing, even if they don't have any kind of that is also true, Leon. There are a lot of people who chat in shorthand, people who make typos, and grammar is a big problem on the internet. Something that I've been wanting to complain to somebody about.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here's your platform.
Just there's been this weird. I mean, the internet's always been like this. Let's be honest. Gamer bros have always been gamer bros, but as time goes on, there becomes a certain amount of favoritism with the way that certain memes or sentences are delivered. This is actually super timely. I've just become a bro.
Let's go.
So a very common meme. So I always make fun of memes that are like they start with like when the or when you. For example, there's a fucking Chips Ahoy commercial where it literally goes like, when they follow you back and you celebrate with a snack. And it's like, oh, it hurts. I've taken psychic damage from that. This is, anyone remember that old meme with the Wendy's commercial where it's like, this guy's the memer, and then it puts like the black border around everything, and it's just repeating what he's saying, and it's just like, yeah, these are spicy nuggets or something like that. And then there's that response of the guy who's just recording that with his phone. He just screams because of how cringe it is. It's the same thing. It's just like how Frosted Flakes is doing TikTok meme parodies, where they literally have like a guy sitting down on the couch, just like, yo guys, I just ordered this blanket from the internet. Let's go check it out. And then he pulls it out, and it's just like these weird like tassels and nonsense, and like they have the like Calibri or Comic Sans MS font, like just the most generic white font, just off-centered, that's just like whoa, say psych right now. And they even do like the anime, the wow sound effect, but they don't want to use that actual soundbite. They didn't pay for the licensing, so it's just like this digital wow kind of sound effect as Tony the Tiger hands him a bowl of Frosted Flakes cereal to cheer him up after he got his shitty blanket from dropshipping. And it's just the entire commercial is framed around, it's designed to look like a TikTok, and it's the cringiest thing ever. Anyway, this is a huge tangent. So I always make fun of the meme format of like when the, there's literally a subreddit, reddit.com/r/when the, and weird meme formats like nobody blank, and then category of people or fandom, does something unhinged, right? There's no reason for that meme format to be like that. A lot of the time, the nobody format adds nothing to the actual meme. It's just that's the format. That is how people communicate. So you now have the new generation of bro talk where it's like, what the fuck was bro doing? Or like what's bro yapping on about? And it's just this weird like these sentences that are starting with bro, and I feel like, I don't know, they're the tone of these statements always it's just like super stoner vibes, and it's just every time I go to various communities where I don't know, it also kind of feels dismissive in a way, where people are like starting out a sentence trying to be like familiar, and it's like they're calling him bro, but you're really saying, what's this nerd doing, or what's this loser doing? But they're just saying bro because it's a very neutral term. And it's almost usually before something negative, but is being dressed up as like, oh my god, bro, and then usually a skull emoji, you know? And it's just this weird thing where it's a completely like nonchalant, innocent thing if you just look at it in a vacuum, but there's just something that feels really unpleasant whenever I see that format. I don't know how to explain the feeling there.
I mean, I'm just trying to stay alive. Also, hello, David. Watch out, there's a Canadian behind me. It better be you. Bow, 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 bow. I do have multiple Canadian friends.
David's behind both of us?
Oh, snap. This morning just got a lot more interesting, and I was already having a blast.
I've said this before. There are likely more Canadians than you know that are your friends.
That's what Ava used to say about Polish people. She said we're everywhere. You just don't know it.
I know a lot of my friends getting into VTuber and streaming have been like, I didn't know there were so many Canadians here, and I was like, yeah, it's just because we're American, but different and poorer, because our currency sucks, and we don't get as many cool artery clogging sugar-filled delights.
It's like, oh, it does. I technically could. Bam, bam, bam.
But yeah, Cthulhu, I do feel like ironically we went from like Xbox 360 bro to bruh, and now we're back to bro, but now it's like bro and then in brackets negative.
I do feel that way. I do feel that way. Bam, bam, bam.
But yeah, I feel like there's just been this weird like shame mentality recently on the internet where, just to give you a quick example, again, this is just one example of a vacuum of many. I didn't come prepared for this TED Talk. But like I came across a post on the Sea of Thieves subreddit where it's just literally like, what the fuck is bro? Was bro doing? And it's basically some guys that were rolling up on the video recorder. They rolled up in their sloop, and they had a keg in the top mast, and they approached the ship. The recording players saw them approach, and then the players that were trying to keg the other ship realized that the jig was up, and they just raised their sails, and then the people that were recording just laid into them with cannons. And then, yeah, okay, what were they doing? Sure, but it was very clear what they were attempting. They were just fumbling the bag, and then everyone in the comments was shaming them, and it's just, I don't know, there's just this weird, like, not like, I know tone is non-existent on the internet, but just the tone of what the fuck was bro doing, it just, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And seemed like overly negative, even though it was a completely innocuous statement. The skull emoji didn't help.
Sure it did.
I don't know. It just felt very dismissive.
Take this magical path that appeared.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, David.
And
just to respond to Cthulhu's in my chat, yeah, visual snow is not a term I hear very frequently, but I can imagine that makes keeping up with chat very difficult. Yeah, exactly, Leon. Like I'm sure a lot of people that are into like actual TikTok videos might have a different tone in mind when they read that, and I am very much not into that subculture at all. So I have my own. Oh my god!
There's so much.
I'm gonna make a reference for some people. Just Aoi Toto in the background. My boogie woogie. With my boogie woogie technique, you won't be able to escape. Oh my god!
Jeez, we really are in an anime.
It's actually something I forgot about the dub. I don't think they actually ever name drop Boogie Woogie until the second season in the dub for some reason.
Oh, so he's just you know.
They never name it. He just
Sure.
does the technique. And it's never addressed until just randomly in the second season. He references Boogie Woogie, and I'm like, wait, they never explain what Boogie Woogie is. And that was very okay. We need to make an executive decision. First, I'm going to come here, Foxy. Baby, Mama Bird has to feed you a fudge sundae, and some nondescript food. And then we're gonna do a boombox, and then we're gonna do spring shoes. Okay, now follow my lead. You're gonna press the A button at here, and then hold up and left.
All right.
So get to the very edge. Get to the very edge, and then hold A, and then hold up a left.
Hold. Ah.
Yes. That was so sketchy. Oh god. Oh god, the ice cream truck.
Bro, you just got squished.
So there is a teleporting ice cream truck. The ice cream truck would normally just drive around the map very quickly. It's the fastest enemy. The problem is if it gets to the edge, it will teleport to the next like valid space. You might want to use that decoy.
Do I have one of those?
Yeah, you do.
Cool.
I seen it.
Look at me having things.
Cool, he says. he's not gonna use it. He's just like, thanks for the info. Was there a chip piece here?
I have no idea.
Okay, yes. Yeah, you need a second to charge up the jump, but it is worth it.
It's just money. Oh, that's a bad guy. No, stop with the button.
Oh goodness!
Everything is so angry. Why is everything so angry? Make everything nice.
Oh,
Make everything nice.
Ooh, okay, you're all right.
Rip.
Okay, let me get to safety before I respawn you. That's another togetherness. Oh god. There's got to be a connecting path here, right? Yeah, there we go.
Magic.
Oh god. Oh god.
You got this, I
believe. Damn it. Okay, I can see the ship piece. Okay, yeah, rose bushes cannot stay on sand. Got the rear leg.
It was a nice thought.
Damn it. Please phone. We'll see.
Go get him. I believe in you.
Feel free to respawn at any time, but just no, might not be great.
Listen, I know my limits.
Oh man. Yeah, kind of is Leon. The depiction of dating life in the 90s suburbs. have anything that will allow me to... I don't want to use the, use the doorway. That's fine.
Did it help?
Kind of. This is why I was confused when we used the doorway on the first floor, because it's supposed to teleport you to a random place, but it just never took us to where floor 0 is. And I was hoping that it would. But it worked that time. I think it's just because the terrain on floor 1 is so... it may only take you to places that you've explored previously. That might be how it works. Not 100%. Jeez. This is...
It's alright. Magic path. Magic path.
Hey, there you go. I mean, Kitsune are supposed to be lucky, right?
Yeah, bro.
Foxy being like, hey, why does that have Anton?
But here we are.
Hey, oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Let's go gambling. Okay.
You made it. You made it. I'm so proud.
Oh boy. Let's find a safe spot to call you back in.
Safe spot.
I owned it. I loved owning it. Yeah, you should be safe.
All right. All right.
Maybe not.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Foxy spawns in, and I just immediately throw him under a lawnmower. All right, now. Oh no.
It's alright. I'm sure somebody's been wanting to do it for a while.
Is that a mimic?
Always a mimic. Never not a mimic.
Okay.
The lawnmower wants me, man. Every time you talk about me getting back in.
Bacon and eggs. Give me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. They're all mysteries.
Pizza, let's go.
So I do appreciate this because even if you're not playing, I mean, you're still able to like watch what's happening. And,
oh yeah, no, I'm totally
and get intel. This is peak like couch co-op gaming.
Heck yeah.
Was there even a no ship pieces? All right. I'm just oh my god. Leave me alone. Yep. Do it. Let's do it.
Wee.
Okay. Let's just be careful. Explore as much of the outside of the map as we can.
Well, imagine being careful.
How much? How many? I have 21 bucks. So at this point, hey man. Okay.
Total bummer, bro.
Wonder what that does.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. So here's a problem: is that with the rocket skis, you cannot enter the elevator. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You go,
oh, no.
go, go,
oh,
go,
no.
go, go! Woo!
And he can totally attack you in front of the elevator and push you away from it.
What a monster.
But yeah, at a certain point in the game, you'll notice we haven't run into the devil for the longest time. All the enemies are just faster than you, and that's kind of the challenge. Yeah, no, there isn't an item in this one that allows enemies to attack each other. I want to say there might be in back in the groove. Oh my god. Rose bushes. Oh my god, please, please.
Ta-da!
I hurt myself a
Way to
little
go,
bit,
way to
but it's
go.
fine.
It's
I escaped. Yeah, it's like pretty much the appeal of bringing back your co-op partner is just like, hey, did they have any like good presents? Oh my god, where do I want to go? Oh my god, no boogie.
No boogie, not today.
Wow, fudge sundae.
No boogie, not today.
Okay, I can see a road on the island to the south. So like sometimes you pick up on little details like, oh hey, there's a road over to the east there, right? So I'm like, okay, well clearly I'm gonna be able to get there by going south.
I believe.
Even though the path was hidden. And as we know, roads are kind of your lifeline in this game.
Well, yes.
Roads will not be faster than all enemies, as we saw with the Mad Doctor. But it will be faster than maybe half. And it's better than walking, especially on quicksand, because that's the other thing, is that like this is like a bridge over the quicksand. Yeah, this is kind of the co-op game I like to show people because it's really simple to get into. I wouldn't say it's an easy game, obviously, because there's a learning curve to it.
Definitely. The concepts aren't complicated.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, control-wise, it's very simple. It's not a technical game by any means. There are some old co-op games like Gunstar Heroes that can be quite aggressive, or like an old Contra game or something like that, where it's a lot of jumping and shooting, and the action is fast and frenetic. This is very slow paced, except for you then run into the enemies that are faster than you. But yeah, I think like this is one of those things where there are more people than you'd expect that are familiar with and like ToeJam Earl. This is one of those games where for the longest time I thought like, yeah, this is the game that like only I played and nobody else. And there is some truth in that, let's be honest here. But there are a lot of like people that grew up with the Sega Genesis and it's like, oh, I remember ToeJam Earl, that game, and they have good memories of it. They just like Leon said, they probably just rented it rather than owned it. I'm not sure how much demand there was to own something like this versus something like, say, Sonic the Hedgehog. But considering that this game does have a random world generator, this is a better game to own, let's be honest. Although at the same time, playing a linear game like Sonic the Hedgehog with like the different routes and stuff that you can take through those levels, there is replayability to that as well. So it really just, I think what it comes down to is much like iPad children getting their brains obliterated with flashing colors with these gacha games and TikToks. Back in the day, it was the Sega Genesis with its quote-unquote blast processing and the lightning-fast gameplay of Sonic the Hedgehog that kept people coming back for more. And this is very much not lightning-paced.
It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
This is less blast processing and more vibes-based processing.
We like vibes.
Okay. So here's where we need to make a decision. We literally have a split, and oh god. Yep.
Wee.
Okay, bad. Oh, elevator. Bad into good. But now we need to wait for the rocket skates to expire, while also making sure that the boogeyman is not close to the elevator.
Go, go, go! Everything's after you!
See, and just like that, we're at floor 20 out of 25. Oh. And it's been, not counting the technical difficulties, it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so it feels like a long game, but it really isn't.
No, it's good, it's good.
And ship pieces here. Where is the question? And there's a reason why I'm not tempted to use that right away. I'll explain later depending on circumstances, but there is a reason why at this stage of the game I'm hesitant to use I'm hesitant to use the president of the United States of America. There's a reason why I'm hesitant to use presents.
Are you saving them?
Saving myself.
He just wants stuff to feed the moles. I get it. I get it.
I actually don't know if the moles will keep spawning at this point. Oh my god.
Are we beyond moles?
Maybe.
We've moved on to, they've got better lawn care up here, clearly.
Are we beyond Thunderdome? Only time will tell. Oh my god. Oh god. Alright. Use the train to your advantage. Get the enemy stuck on the water.
Ah, classic.
And then we're just gonna follow this. I could probably skip to the other. Yeah.
Because you're taking chances. Cutting across people's yards.
Oh my god, I'm uncovering rather large swaths of the map, but not finding anything. Alright, well, do you have a doorway? Yeah, we do. Let's go gambling!
Ooh.
Nerd. Uh-oh. I'm full. That's the delightful thing about roguelikes is you got to be able to laugh at some of your misfortune.
I mean, I feel like that's a good quality to have in general.
Yeah, and that's what I wish there were other games that were like ToeJam and Earl. Just, hey, I'm a homie.
Like, yeah, just bro, doing bro things.
Because, like, every roguelike is like, yeah, we need this to be like a Souls-like RPG or something like that. It's like, no, just make it like an isometric platformer like this. It's chill, it's fun, it's cartoony, it's easy to laugh at it when the game is being mean.
Yeah.
Compared to Zenless Zone Zero when you get an extended dodge cooldown. Oh god. Decoy. And I do appreciate that the decoy sprites differ between ToeJam and Earl.
Yeah. It's the little details, man. Executive decisions.
Okay. Let's see if this one tile
It
in
would
the
be
center
just
that
this one square.
It might be, but we need to find both the elevator and the ship piece. So, how many? 4 pieces. Okay, well we're gonna be getting them like back to back then, if that's the case. Unless we missed one. I don't think we did, but oh my god, part of me is wondering if those islands to the far like top right are where we need to go.
I'll watch everything be up there.
But I kind of see the tip of something on that tile like down below me. It might just be like a flower sprite, but
it would be one of those things. Like as soon as you didn't check it, and you went to the to the top corner there, it would totally be down here.
Okay. We're going north.
North to Alaska.
See, despite how tired we both are, I'm glad that we are trucking through this. I'd like to finish it, but I'll be honest, game is hard, so I'm not gonna promise that we can finish the game. I could always make a save state. Might be a good idea. I don't know how the floor versus like ship piece distribution actually works. I do know that despite the worlds themselves being fixed, like the actual terrain being fixed, some of the things like the placement of presents and the enemies that spawn are random, and they will like replace themselves as you revisit levels. So it's not completely fixed. And I don't know if it's always the same. Like I said earlier, I don't know what the speedrun for this might look like. Or how feasible that is. That said, a speedrun of like a randomly generated game is always interesting. And I bet you there's a category for random world speedruns, and that would probably be really entertaining to watch.
It would be kind of fun because you can't, you can't have just done it a bazillion times and, memorized it all.
But then you usually get to that point where they tell you like, oh yeah, they're only finite like terrain generation patterns.
Bro.
$1.
Yeah, have a jam, man.
No, we were up all night, Cthulhu. My shift ends at 10, and we had to get up at 7:30 Eastern to do the watch stream. But of course, we also had to prepare, so I got up at 6:30, and then Foxy probably got up at like
I might have been up all night. I feel like I was up all night.
No,
I don't know. I set my alarm was set for like 5:45 Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember looking at my phone at like midnight something, and then 2 something, and then 4 something.
Yeah, no, I definitely remember seeing 2 before I fell asleep, and I tossed and turned for a little bit.
It was one of those nights.
And I think I woke up at least once. So it was not straight through, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I'm feeling all right though. Could certainly be worse off.
Oh yeah.
Let's try and hit the end of this road, and maybe that's where the ship piece will be.
Paws crossed.
I have definitely scraped the exterior of this map, so now we're just having to explore like single tiles, which is always the least enjoyable part of this. But that is part of roguelikes. It's like, oh hey, you found the next floor, but you're dying. Do you want to maybe, if you've dealt with most of the enemies, do you want to keep exploring this floor to find treasure or healing items, or do you want to proceed into potentially more dangerous floor?
We had the Zenless live stream this morning.
Yeah, the 1.1 reveal, which honestly did not reveal a whole lot. It really just showed like a little bit of footage of the new characters and focused on the new events.
Gave me the hots for Jane Doe, though, not gonna lie. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like her jacket. I know Cthulhu is a big fan of Jane Doe's design. He literally downloaded the game so that he could save up for Jane Doe.
I wasn't convinced, but after seeing the gameplay, I might be feeling differently.
We got the awesome snowboard.
Let's go. My heckin' favorite, bro.
Jamming. But no, I'm very much into characters like Nico Robin and stuff like that. The seductive femme fatale, as long as they have other personality traits to back that up. Like I really like Yelan.
Yeah.
But I do
Yemon's
like it. I do like it when a character has more personality or flavor to them beyond just being, sexy and smart and resourceful, right? Like Nico Robbins' thing is that she says she's very much a realist, and she'll say a lot of kind of fucked up stuff nonchalantly and freak out the scaredy cat member of the crew, Usopp.
Lol.
Like, if they're facing a dire situation, she'll be like, okay, so these are the options. We could either do this, or we could dive in the pool with all the poisonous instant kill pufferfish. And it's like, what? Those are options. Or she'll say something like, oh, well, if we don't survive this, I mean, maybe someone will find our bones many years in the future and they'll be able to do something from this. And we're like, I don't want to be bones. It's that kind of nonsense. And it's just like those little quirks. It's like, she's a weird one, and that's likable. So that's why I've been hoping that I feel like she's going to bully the fuck out of Seth.
I hope she does. She can bully me too. I can handle it.
The inversion of the cat and mouse, like literally Tom and Jerry. That's what literally everyone is expecting.
I hope. I would love that. I would love that. I'm here for it. Normally, I don't know. Like the really like intense, intelligent, like super confident, cool characters. I don't know. They're kind of intimidating to me because I'm like the opposite of all of those things. That's usually why I play goofy characters like Ito.
Yeah. I'm kind of somewhere in between in that, like, I can certainly put on the act and do like the ASMR voice, like, hey, how you doing? But I am very much not that kind of person.
It's definitely not my natural state of existence.
Mm-hmm. I can certainly act the part in a vacuum over a microphone, but I'm a fucking dork.
Mood.
Yeah, no, that is something that has not gone unnoticed on my end either. Cthulhu's is that there's a cat and mouse game, and she is also a rat in that she is a undercover double agent. And a snitch, etc., etc. I still want to know what the dynamic between GUN and Seth is going to be.
I'm excited. Dude, have you seen all the trailers and stuff that they did for GUN? Or all the videos?
Yes, I have not. I have not fully I skimmed through the EP that they released for her.
Trying to make me emotional, man.
I think I remember what it was. I think after you get GUN's second trust event, you unlock a new tidbit about her that says that she's not a fan of small animals or something like that. Which, guess what another small animal is besides cats? Mice.
OMG. Yeah, I'm really excited to get more character interactions and some more story. That's just something that Hoyoverse usually does really well. Like, their characters are usually really well done.
I feel like what's going to end up happening is Chingy is going to end up being like the mom of that group, despite her own idiosyncrasies, and the way that she teases Juyuan. But Jane Doe and Seth are going to be like the problem children.
I hope
like
so.
the elder sister younger brother dynamic to Juyuan. And
so.
I feel like Jane is probably going to tease, because like GUN already puts herself into enough silly situations with Wise, or I guess Belle for people with less taste. But yeah. Because literally the first trust event, again, tell me if you don't want me to spoil it, but
no, you're good. I mean, I'm not gonna. I doubt I'll roll for her. So.
She's like, let's go watch a movie, and it's like, oh my god, those teenagers are holding hands. That's it's a little progressive. I mean, they should maybe wait until they're older. Like literally. and then you offer to hold hands with her, and she's like, "Oh, I can do this." And then Wise is literally like, you know, pets and family members don't count.
Oh, gee.
And it's just like that paired with the whole like, oh, you guys are on a blind date with Wise, and again, I know it could also just as likely be Belle and Seth, but just the fact that listen, we never got to kiss Dan Hung, so
Let us have this, man.
This is better than literally nothing.
I mean, we're practically owed this at this point, because that was such a such a tease.
There could totally be something to the southwest, but I don't want to explore there until I've exhausted the west. But no, I think that I mean, they always put a lot of thought into their character designs, but I like that now that they're going into more contemporary character designs, because let's be honest, Star Rail is still very fantastical, because everything is themed around the various nations and whatnot, so they do kind of have to put things in kind of a box. But I feel like even with the factions of Zenless Zone Zero, they're able to put a lot more obvious flavor into their characters, which allows people to headcanon and theorize about personality traits, favorites, and other aspects of characters. And again, that's the reason why I get so annoyed when people be like, oh my god, Jujuan loves cats. No! She very clearly doesn't.
How dare you not read between the lines and notice these things?
Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I'm gonna have to use your curse. No. Oh, okay.
Later, skater.
Where's this cellular my phone?
It's just being a tease somewhere.
See, I've already been around here, which is the problem. So I don't know. Oh, they hung up. There we go. Might be something up here.
Yeah, Hoyo's really good about, giving you enough to kind of just, like, feed that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they know that's how they make their money, you know?
Yeah.
Letting people, kind of go wild.
Yeah, I just feel like with the way that Genshin and Star Rail are designed, there's a little less of that personality that they're able to inject into the characters. Because like, just because they're part of the same faction, I mean, being part of a faction is not quite as significant or formative as being part of a nation or planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like there's more, like there's really nothing that brings the cunning hairs together, like trait wise. They don't really share traits. One is a movie nerd who loves burgers. One is a gambling addicted, Robin Hood-esque philanthropist who can't manage her own budget. One of them is a dork who loves Sentai characters. And then Cat.
And then Cat. Friggin' accurate though. I love it. Also the setting, I don't know, it just feels so cozy. And like kind of, more relatable.
Mm-hmm.
I love it very much.
They do a good job of making it feel like these characters have lives outside of their position. Like even with and let's be honest, there's some, like, as much as I love Anton, he is in some ways kind of one note. Because of the whole like pile driver thing. But at the same time, you pair him up with Kaleda, who's got like the being a CEO, being childlike, but also kind of having her childhood taken from her. You have Grace, the machine nut, who's also like a genius. You have Ben, who's a dorky dad who loves finances.
Ben and like on our best boomers. I love them.
And these do not necessarily have anything to do with working for a construction company, except for Kaleda, I suppose. Which makes sense just because she's the CEO of the company. Wow. It's almost like all the people that represent Belobog, like the character from Star Rail, have a high position that has almost everything to do with the Belobog that they are representing. And that is their primary character trait.
Right.
But then the people around them don't have to be like that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it very much. One thing my English teacher used to say is that, like, in Shakespeare time, characters weren't supposed to, like, they were basically representative, right, of like getting a point across, as opposed to being, like a fully fleshed out somebody. So like in Shakespeare time, your characters weren't supposed to have lives off screen. They were supposed
to deliver a point, a moral, or a statement.
Right. Exactly. And that was like the contrast, of like classic media and stories versus what we do now, which is,
we
like,
want
we
the
still use
characters
it
to be characters.
Yes, we still can use it
not
to convey points, or get
lessons.
morals across, and stuff like that. But yeah, they're absolutely, we like them to be more relatable.
Yeah, we want to be able to fanboy about them outside of the work that they're in, and not just be like analyzing every piece of media as
what you're trying to teach me. What's the lesson here?
Yeah, like media does not have to be fuck.
You're right, media does not have to be fuck, but it can be. Oh damn.
Media does not necessarily have to have a deeper meaning than what it is, and sometimes the appeal is being able to just enjoy a character for what they are, rather than what they represent. That almost sounded like a smart sentence.
Look at you, I'm so proud.
I'm just hitting clip, don't mind me. All right, let's gamble. Ooh, this. Oh, this might be. Yoink! Oh, let's go! God.
So close. Oh my god.
Fuck off, Boogeyman. I got work to do. just gonna spring my way over here. Don't mind me.
Wee.
Another dynamic I find funny is that Earl has pants and boxers, and they make a point about that, about those falling down. ToeJam is buck-ass naked, and he's pretty cheeked up when he's walking upwards.
No, absolutely, cheeks out, man. He don't even care.
Are
you having fun over there?
I don't think an inner tube is gonna help me.
Just went through that quicksand. It'd be alright.
There we go. Hey! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna get creamed by the ice cream van. No, thank you, sir. I do not want to be turned into a mascot popsicle with my eyes in the wrong places, like Sonic the Hedgehog or SpongeBob. I actually have an image of my because of the spring shoes I couldn't tiptoe. I actually have a screenshot from Slum Baby's stream way back when she was making my chibi model, where the eyes were all fucked up, and it was just the neck and the head, and it looked just like one of those popsicles.
I love that. That's amazing. Colette, I love you mostest.
I think she actually posted that as like her going live screenshot, and I just downloaded that, and it's like, yeah, that's just going in my art tag.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
I'm keeping this. Yeah, see you. Look at them
Her
cheeks.
stuff is the best. They are on full display.
Oh god. All right. Yeah. So we didn't get attacked by the doctor until now, but yeah, he when he hits you, he cackles,
I mean,
and that's another
he's got
aspect.
that vibe.
That's another aspect I like about this game's sound design, and that so many of the sound effects are like really funny and timely and enjoyable and cartoony, and then you just have the Mad Doctor that's just like this most shrill, evil. Like, oh yeah, no, this is actually kind of scary for what this game is.
Right?
You sneak.
Doing you a sneak.
I also really like the tiptoe animation and the eyes. Yeah, no, the sprites are amazing. And then again, you move on to the second game, and we can check that out a little bit if you think you are still cognizant. It is not as co-op friendly, unfortunately, because it is a side scroller and you've got two characters and they are fairly large sprites. This is unlike this game, which is far ahead of its time. While ToeJam Earl Panic on Funkatron does have some mechanics, like the ability to teleport back to your friend, similar to like New Super Mario Bros. Like bubble mechanic, where if one character dies, they can go back and like float around the screen and then be brought back in when things are safe. Much like this game. It does have that kind of functionality, but it also has a situation where if you guys are trying to go toward opposite sides of the screen will not be able to stretch. It will not zoom out to cater, and you will both kind of be trapped on the same screen. But it does have fun animations where you splat against the side of the screen if you try to jump into the side into the side. I don't know if I should. No, let's walk around. Or do we have spring shoes? So like literally, if one person is on one side and the other person like tries to jump into the other end of the screen, it'll make like a kind of like splat noise. And you'll bounce off the edge of the screen. It's delightful.
I can appreciate it.
It's just
unfortunately I'll have to go after this because I've got to do some travels here in a little bit.
That is fine. I haven't officially done a stream of I tried to stream it with Kana at one point, and he actually had the this game as well instead of doing it through Steam Remote Play. And our session desynchronized, and so I was able to leave a secret area and he was stuck behind in there, but his version of the game was showing him on a different screen from me, so we could not progress.
Weird.
And what I didn't think of doing at the time is I could have created a save state and loaded it, and it would have put us back on the same place because like I had control of the save game basically.
Right.
But I didn't think of that at the time. So that's where our run of that ended, and I've been meaning to get back to it with someone. But I feel like you kind of need to play this game first before. Let's do the inner tube. To get the full enjoyment out of the sequel,
Right? No, that makes sense.
Whether it's you or him or someone else, I indoctrinate into the world of ToeJam Earl. I do want to get to that sometime, but
heck yeah.
I've never actually finished ToeJam Earl 2. I got to the snow. Fuck. I got to the snow level. And I've never really gotten beyond like the first or second of those. God.
Run.
That's all right. That's okay.
Not so bad.
Money. God. So we need one more ship piece, right? And that'll be on floor 24. I don't remember how much of a level floor 25 is. Like, it might honestly just be like, you got to floor 25 and you have all the ship pieces, you're done. Or it might be that 25 is the last floor and the game ends when you get the last ship piece. I forget. It's one of the two. Well, we got the inner tube. Let's check the, yeah, I'm so smart.
Look at you.
But yeah, there needs to, like, I said this earlier in the stream, roguelites are not light enough. We need more fun and colorful games like this that are not just like, yeah, we're gonna make this a really hardcore, difficult, super RPG. It's like, no, just apply the roguelite genre.
Make something fun, man. Make something light. Not everything has to be like super heavy. That's a lot of, a lot of dungeon crawlers, a lot of games in general.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're like, open world survival or, something like Stardew. Like, they just tend to go so dark with things. Like, they gotta be really intense, have these hardcore cutscenes.
Yeah. I mean, and this also happened with like all the Souls-likes and stuff that exist, which is why I'm glad that Another Crab's Treasure came out. And like, that game is still very hard. But it's also very colorful and it has a wonderful sense of humor.
Yeah, like, you can make something challenging, but still make the theme of it light and fun.
Mm-hmm. And there needs to be more of that. But also just this idea of mashing up the roguelike genre with something like, there is so little RPG in this, except for the fact that as you explore the map, you get experience, and as you defeat enemies, you get points.
Right.
Okay. So clearly there's got to be something to the northwest. Or north. So I'm going to walk my way back over there.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam,
Boy.
bam.
The boogeymen, slowly but surely, are surrounding me.
They're out to get you, man.
Another inner tube? Maybe. Oh, God. There we go. See, and sometimes you need to get, like, one hidden path before the other will unlock, because I walked past that other one, but it had nothing to attach to. I don't know if this path is going to keep going or not, So, like, I could jump over to one of those. I mean, I see stuff over there. I could also go back down here and left. Do I still have spring shoes? I have Icarus wings. Should eat some food. And a fudge sundae.
Dude, the best.
We can get rid of that school book. Although I think sleeping might potentially heal you. I really don't want to use the Icarus wings if I don't have to. Come on, is there... Let's go southeast. We're low on items. Here's what we'll do. There's a present here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Wrong button. Drop the school book. What was that? What was that? Inner tube. Okay. May as well.
All right.
There we go. That is the total bummer. We don't want that. I'll show that off toward the end. I think this is new. Oh, phone. Where phone?
Phone.
That's the true seagull moment. Phone.
For real though. Oh my God. You know, when I worked at the bank, we were supposed to answer within 3 rings.
That is
Not just stand around dancing all the time.
I don't know how I feel about those standards. Okay, well, clearly we need to go over there somehow.
We're in a good place, obviously.
Are you a real mailbox? Yes. Spring shoes. There. You know what? Let's get a second. Oh, I'm full. We could use food. There we go. That'll come in handy. Icarus wings are like one of the best items in the game, so I'd rather use spring shoes or even super high tops to try and cross that gap instead.
Understandable.
Especially since there's technically an unlimited supply on this floor. As long as I have bucks.
As most things in life, you're only limited by your cash.
Mm-hmm. Attention all Sega Genesis gamers, ToeJam is stuck on floor 24 of Earth, and only you can help him. By providing us with the number on the front of your credit card and the 3 digits on the back, you too can get ToeJam some Icarus wings so he can get back to Funkatron. Alright. Oh, that wasn't helpful.
His idea, though.
Okay, Icarus wings are green. Oh god, I've got another mystery. I'm stuffed. French fries. Well, we'll use a doorway. See if that gets us anywhere. Once we stop dancing.
If we ever stop dancing.
Again, it might not be able to bring us to no, because it brought me to a like a abandoned island at some point, right? So, doorway.
It's a bit of a wild card.
What was that I just picked up? Is it good? Super high tops? Yes. Ugh. Okay. Okay. See, there's got to be a path, and I'm just somehow like missing. Oh, fuck. Missing my opportunity to activate it. It could be along like the northeast of the island. Ow. Oh god. Whee! Oh yeah, also if you jump off of the edge when you have the spring shoes, it'll give you the spring effect. So that's nice. I didn't actually remember that. Sunday.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll give that hidden path one more pass over, and if we can't find a connecting intersection, then we'll just use the Icarus wings. It's just gonna
Get
suck
back
if we
into
end
a
up
corner.
if yeah, or if we fall. We do have an unfall, which will bring us up to our latest floor, but
yeah,
we want to get to floor 25 before a disaster happens, if that's the case.
Right.
There we go. There we go. There we go. No, 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 no.
All the colors.
This is absolute 90s.
So 90s.
This is the most 90s background. of all
Oh,
of
yeah.
them, probably.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay. Last floor. And we got the main theme. Okay, I don't trust you. Oh, wait. We can still fly. We can still fly.
Enjoy it while you can.
The bees are like, hey, bitch, we can fly too. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Speak of the bees.
Oh,
Speak of
no.
the bees. You
Oh, no.
summoned them.
That's how it goes, man.
Heckin' mood.
Well, that wasn't super helpful. I just did a loop-de-loop.
I love loop-de-loops.
I do appreciate that the map does actually show like the changes in the hidden paths. That is kind of impressive. Okay. Oh god. Maybe the strategy I was actually, oh my god. Maybe the strategy I was thinking about is going underwater is how you avoid bees. But obviously in this game that does not work.
Yeah, they're out to get you, man.
Okay, we're gonna... Last level has no chill. Oh god. I remember that present being pretty good. I just don't remember what's in it. I've played myself. Fuck.
Run!
Oh, this one was good. Oh, phone. Oh, food. Ooh. Yeah, Icarus wings. Okay. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! Meep, meep.
Beep, beep.
Where? Not bad. Cereal. Okay.
It wants you.
Ah!
Oh, rude.
I'm not dead yet.
Not yet.
I mean, I'm about to die. So let's use the total bummer. Bogus.
Not nice. Not nice.
I am so sick. So the total bummer kills you. And if you use it on the same screen as your co-op buddy, you'll both die. But it happened to kick in and kill me right when the tornado. There it is. There it is. Okay. It happened to kill me right when I was over the land, so I didn't fall down. Oh god! 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 Woo! I'm a rat master. I think that's the second last level before Funk Lord.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna use the Icarus wings. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay.
Go, go, go.
Okay, before we collide with that, bring yourself back in. Please,
All right.
Foxy.
Let's see. I'm trying.
You have paused the game. I think it's probably like A button.
Uh,
Oh no, the game crashed!
No!
Oh no, it's fucking VTuber Studio. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Close the program. Oh no, please.
I'm not even right.
It is fucking VTuber Studio. It's something to do with VTuber Studio and Streamlabs. That is causing shit to crash, and it seems to be fucking up like anything that runs through Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game is just not responding. God damn it.
How rude. VTuber, why you gotta be this way?
See, what's frustrating is like I can't even right click on Steam. Like Steam is still working. But I have no means of shutting off remote play. Is there any way I can open friends without right clicking? Friends, view friends list. No, the friends list is fucked. I'm just trying to figure out how I might be able to kill. Yeah, it's OBS, that's the problem. Because it's using a whole bunch of GPU. So it's still clearly interfering. Here, I don't want to have to do this, but for the sake of troubleshooting, I don't want to lose the session because, of course, I put down a fucking save state, but I'd still like to show you the conclusion of this. So I'm gonna end my stream and recording and go live again after reopening up Streamlabs, and hopefully killing Streamlabs will allow the Sega Genesis classics to come back. Otherwise, for my VOD, if there is no VOD following this, assume it didn't work. Because I'm not going to bother uploading another chunk of this if it's just me troubleshooting. so for that purpose, thanks for hanging out, Foxy.
I appreciate you, friend.
Oh no, the game crashed completely.
Aww.
It ended the task. I am curious if I open it back up real quick. I'm so upset, man. But hey, we beat it. We beat it in one go, so you know that's cool.
Still a win.
The last time, I mean, it's challenging, especially in co-op, like constantly tagging in the other person, because it's hard to come back, especially if your inventory isn't super great, because a lot of it does come down to like the presents that you get and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, since I haven't ended stream, I've rehosted the collab, and we'll see. Is there any means of the game like quick saving a save state on game crash? I doubt it, but we'll give it a try.
The shot. It's worth a shot.
I mean, it's an emulator. It should have some means of like crash detection and being like, yeah, no, we'll fix that, bro.
One would think.
Bacon pancakes sounds good.
That do sound good. Chat, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning on this fine morning.
Yeah, I just wish that my video card or VTube Studio or Streamlabs were not conspiring to consistently ruin several of my streams. At least with Zenless, I don't have to worry about losing any progress. I really need to just this is my moment where I think I need to switch to OBS proper, since I went through the trouble of setting it up.
Yeah.
And no save states. And if I load the game, no, it is loading it from the very beginning. I do have an old save state. Did I save it like just before? No, this is from when I played with Kana, and I saved it on floor 14. Well, we did beat the game. No one can say that we didn't.
No, we made it. We made it all the way. We were right there, man.
Just to cap things off, Foxy, if you could rejoin the collab, I'll invite you to remote play again, and I'll quickly show you what ToeJam and Earl Panic on Funkatron looks like, and then we'll end.
Boom, 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 bow, 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 bow.
It's so depressing, man.
To be right there on the end. Oh, so it's messed up. You messed up, man.
And it wasn't like I was like, yeah, I would be fun. I don't have to like bring you back in for the end, but it would be fun to do that. And that isn't what caused it to crash. Like I've had moments before where I thought I should do this, and then the thing that I thought of doing is what caused a technical issue to occur. And that has certainly happened. But there is nothing, unless somehow the second player controller simulation remote play, you picking up your controller and pressing random buttons somehow did something. I doubt it, but you know, who knows? And so I can't even get too upset because I don't think there's anything we could have done to avoid that circumstance. I should have, like, even if I had grabbed the thing, it probably would have just frozen and crashed during the ending anyway before we got to see it. So I just wish I understood what was going on. I hope it's not that my graphics card is fucked.
Let's hope not.
There's, because like nothing else is messing up. Like Streamlabs is still running. Streamlabs hasn't had any issues. It's been stable. Lurkbait has still been going on this entire time. I can fish right now. And that's gonna yeah, that's still working. Twitch integrated throwing system. Lurkbait crashed as soon as I fished. Well. Okay, so Twitch integrated throwing system is desynced, but I think that's because I reopened VTube Studio. Yep. So that's still fine. Yeah, so like Lurkbait worked for a second until it crashed. So yeah, I don't know what the issue is, man. I don't know how to diagnose it anymore. I can try OBS, and if OBS doesn't fix the situation, then like I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just play Zenless and only Zenless. That's the only game that I can be sure I won't lose any progress in. And I guess Sea of Thieves, I can rejoin a session if I'm playing with another person. Or technically, if the game does crash, you can rejoin your own session. But you're in the remote play, right? Foxy?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my microphone might not have picked it up.
So yes, you escape off Earth, you get back to Funkatron. And somewhere in outer space.
Le gasp.
Around here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh, it's a planet exuding music down on the peaceful planet of Funkatron. We interrupt this program to bring you terrible news. I do like the idea of a planet just exuding funk music. Funkatron has been invaded by Earthlings. These strange aliens are scaring the local inhabitants. Making an awful mess.
How dare they?
And generally being a nuisance. No one knows exactly how they got here. But it is believed that they clung to the outside of a returning spaceship. Owned by two teenage Funkatronians named ToeJam and Earl.
Oh no, our heroes! Woohoo!
We're in some serious hot water, Earl.
Look at these updated graphics.
So here's the plan. We find all the Earthlings.
Just shake them out of trees.
Trap them with our trap-o-matic jars. and ship them back to Earth.
Get out of here, you monsters.
Presto, no more problem. Yeah, no more problem.
Bro.
So we got
funny.
the addition of Lil Kid mode. We got tunes. Unfortunately, no jamming in this menu. But jamming is part of the game.
Go.
And so
I
if we
appreciate
play, we start off in Funky Forest and whoops. There's the splat I was talking about. And so let's try going in different directions. So you see, you're actually pushing against the frame of the screen, and I'm splatting against the other side.
Yeah. That's funny.
So like, there's a whole bunch of goofy stuff. Like, so you get different things you can use in here, like the funk scan, the panic button, and the funk vacuum.
Right.
You can teleport using funk energy. You have money again. Now they're coins. We both have our own health bars. You can still high five. I think you have to crouch next to each other. Yeah. And then there's that little arrow at the bottom that basically tells you where the next Earthling is, and where you get when you get close enough to him. Actually, I think you can use the. Oh yeah, you can stand in front of the fountains to read game tips, which is nice. As a built-in tutorial, again, very ahead of its time.
Yeah.
You can use the funk scan. And you can see, oh, there's something in that bush and there's a present in front of, in behind this one. And then, oh, there's a button. What's the button do?
We like buttons. Press the button. Press
It makes
the
an arrow, and then there's this guy, and then there's another button, and then there's a present.
All right, listen. This guy, this thing does just not seem okay.
He's just a rock. I mean, we know David. And then there's sponge that you can bounce on and do gymnastics.
Wee.
You can also drop the jars, kind of a Smash Bros style like aerial attack by holding down in the air. Also those sound effects when you grab items, just the yes. Bling. And so they're just random children run around. They have their own little thing, and you hit them with enough jars, and they go in the jar. And if you leave them too long, they'll escape.
Oh, I see.
And you'll see that the map, the directional indicator has changed to a like a red indicator indicating that they're here. And then you pick up the jar, and away you go. And then eventually you get to a point and it'll tell you all Earthlings jarred. And there's one more thing we can show off if we just keep going right and right and right. We'll just try and speed run through the level. Also, hazards. There are hazards just like with the presents in the previous game. You can look in the sewer and find some items. Let's keep going.
Oh, rude.
Oh, and also water. I think we want to surface with me here. And the underwater sections are a little dangerous in co-op.
Underwater sections in like some of these classic games were, a nightmare anyway.
Welcome to P-Boat's Groove Pad.
Oh, let's go.
Hey TJ, try this. I'm awesome.
Way to go. I'm so proud.
Awesome is definitely the word, TJ. Not quite so awesome. Little.
You know what? You still got points. He still likes you.
Not bad. Not awesome, but not bad. I gotta get going, Peebo. Okay, bye.
Later.
And then this screen is a really cool track. Yeah. yeah, so that's that's ToeJam Earl Panic on Funkatron. But yeah, basically the whole thing is that so Shaka, Boom, and Clap are mapped to A, B, and C respectively. So that's
Yeah.
how you know which buttons to press. I think that's a really clever system.
I dig it.
But yeah, so those are some of my favorite video games. Again, not that I've actually finished ToeJam Earl Panic on Funkatron, but that is something I would certainly love to do on stream sometime, because it's kind of crazy that I've never finished it, honestly. But it's one of those things where I don't know if it's because it's a bit more repetitive or because the levels get a little bit more complicated.
Mhm.
But they the game, for some reason, I would always like lose my patience with longer. For some reason, the first game would just keep my attention longer. Any time I've gone back to try and play through and complete it, and I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case, but we're just getting huge for some reason.
We're taking over the screen. We're taking over the screen. Heck
But
yeah.
yeah, thanks for hanging out and engaging in one of my favorite games with me. Again,
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun.
I love showing it to people because it's such a weird one.
It was such a trip. Like, it was, yeah, definitely a step back in time.
So I don't know about you, Foxy, if you have any raid suggestions, but I'm looking at David being live right now playing Okami.
Cool. Sounds good to me. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, Cutlet, Morning, Niels, Leon, Russell, and some nerd named Ties.
I see how it is.
Nah, give Ties a follow, guys, if you have not. He's a very good friend of mine. I appreciate him very much. A very fun streamer. We will, I guess, go raid a rock.
Yeah, it's a rock. I mean, we just saw one.
It's not
and,
just a boulder. It's a rock.
and we made fun of our dear gem friend by calling him a simple rock with a face on it.
We love it. And that's why we give him a hard time.
But yeah, Cthulhu does make a good point. The Xbox 360 version does have desync, but also so does this version. Unfortunately, not as bad. But again, that did happen during ToeJam Earl 2. Connor and I got stuck on separate screens. So it seems like both ports have issues with the multiplayer. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then so does Back in the Groove. It has different newer issues with multiplayer, more fundamental ones, considering it corrupts your save when it crashes.
Yeah, that's rough.
Not that we were able to continue our quote unquote save today.
Oh, it's all good. It is all good.
But yeah, so maybe next time I stream I'll be on OBS, or maybe I won't learn my lesson. But yeah, I need to figure something out.
It'd be worth giving it a try.
Yeah, but I'm good to raid out. If we want to do a countdown, like a 3, 2, 1, go, Foxy.
Sure.
Are you ready to hit the raid button?
I am so ready. I've got it all typed in and ready to go. Or you want me to actually hit the button? Okay.
Yeah, because you got a countdown, right?
All right.
It gives you like 10 seconds before you can actually raid out.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Bye.
Well, I rated it as soon as I can go.